Do we not have visual? That's fine. Let's go ahead and cut that. Bring back here. There we go. Alrighty. Hi there, everyone. We're gonna play some D&D tonight. I am always as your Wow. I, as always, am your DM, Falcon. I'll bring my players in just a second. Let me go ahead and reopen a window I just closed. Roll20 wanted to use my stuff. Get out of here. I only need Roll20 for music. I'm not using it to broadcast my face. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god, hold on. Roll20 is also being like an idiot right now. There it is, copy link address. Okay.
Oh,
alright,
gosh.
folks, we are live. What's up, everybody?
Hi.
The ceiling.
Hello.
Every time.
I'm hungry.
Every damn time. If I don't do that, assume I'm an imposter.
Alrighty.
What have you sent?
That's a link you'll need eventually. Not yet. It's the link for the Roll20 I used to play music for you guys. You don't need it right now.
It's a surprise tool that will help us later.
I
Yeah.
can draw.
Oh yeah, people mess around in this thing all the time.
It's pretty great.
Mm-hmm. So, you guys, the 5 original Riftwatchers plus Hessa, who is a rather new arrival to the group,
This new
have
nerd.
Hi.
just returned from the Plane of Fire, your latest excursion into the Rift, the interdimensional gateway that links pretty much every plane of existence with a tear on the material plane that has been spitting monsters out for the last several decades. You, under the instruction of a scientist named Lorelei and her group of researchers, have decided to try and dismantle the Rift from the inside, destroying the sources that connect it to the other planes by smashing them and destroying them once they're out of their home plane. You've just returned from the Plane of Fire, where you met an ancient red dragon vampire named Sanguinox, who is your friend now, and
We
are
don't
now
desert him.
you're now
We should
recovering in the
go.
material plane. So, I know there's a couple things you want to do. Last time we were in the Plane of Fire, you guys went ahead and pulled off a remarkable heist, wherein you robbed a party of 2 Genasi twins and stole 4 things: the source, a chalice for Sanguinox, a lyre, and a playing card.
I
That
stole a
is-
lot more than that.
You stole a lot more than that.
Yeah,
hold
you
on.
sure did.
Permanently borrowed.
Miles K20, thank you for the host. Commander 4 Eyes, thank you for the host. Batgirl, Mournful Walrus, thank you for the hosts. Echo, thank you for the pride.
Alright.
And JD, thank you for
Anyway.
the $25. What the heck? Thank you so much. Heyo. Permanent antlers, please. Listen. You're gonna have to roll it. You're gonna have to roll it.
Was that all the intro? Should we be doing things?
Sorry, I'm yelling at the audience. JD's trying to get
Oh.
me to give her permanent antlers.
Yes.
JD,
I mean, if you
I-
drink more,
there's a
eventually
chance,
it'll happen.
maybe. There's a chance, maybe. But
Listen, I've got an idea.
what?
First of all, you request one request you can't deny. So first of all, I'm gonna
Has
hold
to be
that
within
over you.
reason.
Second of all, remember how I got that luck dragon bone?
Yeah.
I want to take that bone and steep it in the potion to try and control the roll. Is that a thing that I can do? For $25.
That won't do that. However, it will ensure that nothing bad happens.
Can I appeal?
To what?
You!
Higher power.
I'm the DM! Yes, what do you want?
Please, I'm begging you.
For antlers.
Well, okay, not like big antlers. Like, they're a small. You said large. Is there a small option? Like little, like oven.
Zackrow wants another.
Oh, Jesus.
Please.
Scheduler car, almost a year. Jesus Christ. Ah! Oh my God. It doesn't make sense. Purple. You're purple. Heyo.
I'm committed to the aesthetic now that I know it's a possibility.
Oh gosh.
No.
God.
However, we can discuss it later, and we can get back to what we're doing, because I don't want to derail this.
Oh my God.
I almost forgot to do a thing, which I should immediately do, and I don't know how I forgot it. I take out the card and I try and use it. Oh.
All right. You want to use the card?
Yeah, it's like as soon as Sanguinox goes through the portal, I take it out.
Oh, immediately.
Of course I do.
All right. You guys pull out. You guys are resting. You watch Sanguinox step back through the portal into the plane of fire, and you break the source in it. The plane, the bubble of the rift slowly fades back to its rainbow sheen. Hessa, you pull the card out of your pocket and you turn it over in your hands and you look at it, and you wonder how you're gonna use this thing.
Heck if I know.
And you kind of think, And you flip it over, and you look at the back, and you flip it over again. And instead of a key on it, there's the shape of a weapon. It looks like a hammer. And you for a second, you wonder what you're supposed to do with this. And then you don't really even think about what you're doing. You just kind of do it. You take your other hand, and you put it against the card, and then you reach into the card's surface, and you grip the handle of this thing, and you pull it out, and the card itself disintegrates, and for a second there, you're holding this long, smooth, metallic hammer, and you barely get a look at it before it sort of flickers and disappears. And then what falls to the ground is a tiny, silvery, what looks like it could be a minimalistic sword hilt. And wrapped around it is a scroll of parchment.
I pick it up.
Oh.
Okay, you pick it up. It is indeed what looks to be a very simplistic metal rapier hilt. It is a matte, dark silver.
Oh.
So excited right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do I have to... Why can't I try and, like, swing it a few times, I guess? I think I have to probably...
The parchment falls off. It's a little scroll.
Oh. I pick that up and I read it, I guess.
On the words, on it, written on it, are the words, in what looks to be Dwarvish. Do you know Dwarvish?
Let me see. No, I don't.
There's words written on it in Dwarvish.
Who knows Dwarvish?
I know Dwarvish, obviously.
I
Help
know.
me. I'm trying not to make
real
assumptions.
sassy.
Please, read this. Tell
Let me
me.
take a look at that.
Do it.
It reads,
Alright, what does it say?
I owe you 1 sundial. Sundial is capitalized, and there's a smiley face.
What?
What?
Now, I can translate this, but it doesn't seem to make any sense.
Okay, what does it say?
Repeat what it says.
I owe
have-
you 1 sundial. Smiley face.
Oof.
Do I know what that means?
You have no idea.
I love it? Question mark?
I'm so
Okay.
confused.
Hi, so confused?
I guess I'll take the paper and I'll keep it.
Okay.
Temp is a very confused boy right now.
Now you have a rapier hilt.
Is it just the hilt?
It's just a hilt.
Does it have +2 to confusion? Or is Temp just naturally getting that right now?
I guess I'll hold it like I normally would a sword. Is it like a lightsaber?
You hold it for a minute and you're like, Maybe I should look over this for a while.
Press the button.
I would do that as soon as everybody goes to sleep, I guess. Actually, I'll just do it now.
Can I examine it? Is there like anything that I can see as a blacksmith maybe that's funky about it, or
No, it is just the
It's
only thing
just
you
a
can
hilt?
detect about it is that it's magical. That's all you can detect.
okay?
I
It's
sit
magical.
down, crisscross applesauce, and I just stare at it, I guess.
I mentioned that, by the way. I'm just gonna say, hey, it's some. I can't figure out anything about this, but it does look like it's got some sort of magical doohickey going on.
Then I will sit down and I will study it.
It's going to take you an hour to attune
I will
something.
do it. I literally just sit down where I'm standing.
Lorelei, who is standing nearby, she says, "Do you want to go back to the base? I mean, it's probably safer back at the camp."
But I want to do it now.
I mean, yeah, but it's going to be like 5 minutes of walking, and things come out of there and try and kill people, so it might not be the best idea to hang around here.
Fine.
Good idea, Albus. I mean, Lorelei.
That's not my name. I mean, the second
Sorry, I
one
don't know
is,
why
but
I
not the
keep
first
calling you
one.
that.
Okay, well, I don't know what you're talking
That
about.
was real rude.
I guess we head back? Unless somebody
Yeah.
wants to do something.
Yeah, they
I'm good
actually,
with heading back.
they have to get you a band. Hessa. No, wait, you did get in. But you still need a wristband. You get one of those little silver bracelets, those metallic bracelets that everyone else is wearing. So that it lets you
Oh,
in and
they
out of the
finally
bubble.
gave me one.
Yeah. You finally
Yeah,
get
like
one.
I feel like we got to the edge of the dome and then remembered that that was an issue.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
were
I
like,
guess I can
hey,
come in the easy way.
Yeah, you snuck in through the mail.
What?
Remember?
An entirely
Oh,
new
right.
kind of mail fraud. Instead of stealing the mail, you become the mail.
Yes. My true form.
The
I
mail.
have to become the male, huh?
So you guys get back to the camp. Now, Hessa, you immediately sit down. Where? Just like out in the open, up against somebody's tent? What you doing?
Are there trees around here?
No, this is a repurposed city square.
No. There's not even just like one tree.
It's cobblestone.
I guess I'll just sit down.
All right. You sit down and you hold the sword hilt in your hand and you concentrate on it for an hour. And I'm going to write this down as I say it. Well, no, I'm going to write this down. I'll say it and then I'll write it down. Because I'm using push to talk.
That's probably a good idea.
First off, do we know, does attuning to something give you all the details about it? I don't think it does.
If
Not
you know-
necessarily.
If you don't know what the item is, I don't think it does. It doesn't like magically transmute to you.
Okay.
I don't
I
think.
think it gives you some level of knowledge of it, but it doesn't necessarily tell you everything.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Be like, I'm the sword of crippling depression, but other than that,
It's gonna have like some kind of entity in it. It's gonna kill us.
I actually considered doing that and then didn't. Because I thought it would make it too complicated. This sword is not sentient, don't worry.
Aww.
aww.
You already have like 3 extra things that travel around with you. Y'all don't need more.
Come on,
You already have a
swinging
pet
dancing
dragon, what do
sword
you
would
want?
be awesome.
So, it's a weapon. It is a rapier. It's... Would it give you the name? It'll give you the name. It's called Flicker.
Oh.
It's a +2 rapier.
Oh.
You hold the hilt in your hand, and just inside your mind, you can tell it to go. And you do this at the end of your hour sitting with it. You hold it in your hand, and you just think that you want it to go, and it does. And it's almost a meter long, very faint, very, very thin, painful to look at line of darkness that springs from the tip in a perfectly straight line out, about a meter. The
Okay.
air around it sort of warps a little bit, like it's being affected by a heat wave. And when you hold it, it's weightless. There's nothing to it. It's like it's not even there. But when you touch it to the ground, you can feel the resistance of the stone, and then you can feel the rapier beginning to cut through the stone. And you pull it out because you're beginning to cut through the cobblestones. And it's a slight issue.
That's beautiful. I love it.
Let me go get the exact
Is that all I know?
stats. Yeah, let me go grab them real quick.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Edgy.
Literally.
That's true.
Ew.
That's what I call it.
Well, I didn't
So
copy
excited.
it. Hold on. I didn't copy the description, I just
Fancy.
went and looked at it. Hold on.
Whoops.
So, that is yours
I had a
now.
thought.
Yes. I'm so excited.
Grabbing it,
I have a
grabbing it.
lightsaber.
I cannot stress that enough that it is not a lightsaber.
It
How-
is literally
It's
the
a
exact
dark
opposite
saber.
of a lightsaber.
It does not emit light.
That's the dark saber.
JD, get your fucking Star Wars bullshit out of my campaign.
Get wrecked.
Get your shit out of my campaign. It's Star Wars, I hate it, bullshit, get it out.
Jesus. Star Trek is better.
Apparently I can't fucking copy anything. I've tried twice now.
Give
Rest
me
in
the
peace.
stats.
We'll see. Just kidding, that's cut. I don't know.
There we go. Actually,
Oop, it's gone.
I'm gonna
I
send it
got
to
through
you.
like 4 letters.
There you go.
Yes.
There you are.
Ooh. I am excited.
Oh shit. JD, could you use your words to tell me that? Jesus. My fucking stream title wasn't right.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Rip.
Hey guys, it's Thursday.
Fuck off. Seriously. Literally, that's a thing where I'm like, go ahead and interrupt me because I'm stupid.
Okay, next time I will. Sorry about that.
God damn it.
I've got a lightsaber, guys!
It's not a fucking lightsaber.
It's a dark saber.
Copyrighted.
The exact opposite of a lightsaber.
It's a saber made of darkness. How's that?
It's
So
a
it's
thin
an
line of
saber.
antimatter. Does that make it more effective and more interesting? It's
No,
antimatter.
because, as soon as you draw it, everything within, well, basically a quarter of the planet
Shut
is
up!
blown up. As soon
Shut
as you draw
up!
it.
I don't
Science.
care!
Magic,
I do.
bitch.
Fuck off!
I guess I'll go and find the rest of the group.
It's contained antimatter. There, are you pleased?
It's magic, bitch. The rules don't
Well, that's
apple
too
in
bad.
this universe. Thanks, Chinky.
There you. There, see? Thanks.
Here. let me-
Dark energy.
Dark energy.
Duck energy?
The
I
energy
want
pack.
that.
Phlogiston.
I would like
I'll
to be
go
as
find
energetic
everyone.
as a duck. Well, after that whole mess, I want to fucking sleep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, nap time sounds lovely.
Yeah, it's not exactly a nap when it's like
Don't look at the...
actually time for
server.
bed.
Oh, it's definitely a power nap.
It's
Ooh.
sleeping time. It's an
It's
8-hour
the hour
rest.
of power.
It's the
Power.
it's a long rest. It's not a power nap.
It's the 4
Long
hours
rest.
of power.
Long rests are not power naps. They're They're just sleep.
Doesn't matter.
A short rest is a power nap.
You're a power. That doesn't make sense.
Nope, sure doesn't. Alright, so you guys,
I mean,
Hessa,
it's
you
about
take the
part of
time
course.
to... Oh, what the fuck is it now, JD? The
I'm ju-
tagline is literally... Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying.
I just said don't look at the server! I just said that!
Oh, sorry.
For fuck's sake!
What?
None of you know how to listen.
Rip.
Everybody
Anyway.
relax. It'll be okay.
Just getting in character.
You know, like, I mean, I guess.
You know, it's not entirely wrong.
You're not... Yeah, I suppose that's true. So you guys go ahead and you return to the material plane. You take some time to have a lovely long night's rest. And, Hessa, you attune to Flicker. Be aware that is an attunement
will.
slot. I don't know what else you're attuned to.
Totally worth it.
Absolutely nothing.
Alright. No. Not that. Lurker, really? You guys deserve what's coming to you. Alright.
What's happening?
I don't feel bad about any of this now.
Oh, gosh.
JD, can you use your words
Do
to say
I
that to me
deserve
out
what's
loud?
coming to us? Falcon, do I deserve what's coming to us?
Hmm.
I
You deserve
didn't do any of
worse.
this
Or
nonsense.
Mr. Zeeps, thank you for the host.
It averages out, you know.
And welcome to the stream. Yeah. Y'all still deserve it. Okay, so JD, what did you want to do? You wanted to put it in the potion?
I do. But only if that gets me what I want it to do, please.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
I should do it and see?
That if you
Yeah.
want to do it, give it a try.
Yeah, I do it.
Alright, first off, I'm gonna need that misc ability chart.
No, please. Can I get Noodle to help?
No.
Please.
You already decided to do it.
Don't want to waste this luck bones.
Hmm. You have 3 of them. Oh boy. Alright, what am I rolling? Whoa. Alright. Roll a d100.
11.
Hmm. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Oh dear.
JD, please.
That is lucky.
What happened?
You know what? You kind of got what you wanted. It's not antlers. It's not antlers. It is, little horn nubs, though.
What?
You have little nubbin horns.
Are we all woken up by that scream?
Probably.
Probably.
That's the first thing we hear in the morning.
Just Zackrow squeeze.
Yeah. So you put that, you put that luck potion, the luck dragon bone in the potion. You wait for it to dissolve, you kind of shake it up a little bit, and then you drink it, and it tastes gritty, like ground up bone. It's gross. And you wait a few minutes, and you don't feel them grow, appear, whatever, but you do notice 2 little nubbin bones that are just in front of your ears. How long will they stay? High or low?
I don't know. This is way too nerve-wracking for me.
I just dropped it.
Hi. And I might replace the role. Haha.
Alright, I know the answer.
Oof.
Wait, what?
I know the answer. I know how long they're gonna stay. You don't.
What's happening?
Zackrow's making bad decisions again.
As always.
Alright, so what are we doing? Because I'm sorry for sidetracking. We gotta get back to whatever we're
No,
doing.
that's fine. That's what you're doing. You're relaxing in your base camp. Any downtime activities take place
Yeah.
now.
At some point, I want to go talk to Zackrow, just shortly, have a short little chat.
I'm gonna
Sure.
pretend to be asleep.
Can I
Okay.
insight check his pretending to be asleep?
I
I'm a
mean,
cat.
Jesus.
honestly, he's probably actually is asleep. He's a cat. He can sleep whenever he wants.
True.
Really though.
Then I'm gonna wake him up.
Alright. Do y'all want to go into a private mute deafen, or is this just, you're just gonna handle this?
No, this is just like a short little thing I want to handle.
Go for
real
it.
quick.
By all means.
So, hey, I don't want to, be rude, and I'll let you get back to your nap in a quick second, I promise. But, there's just something I wanted to talk to you about after what happened with the whole,
Yeah, we
thing.
promised to talk.
listen, I don't want to say that I don't care, but what you do with yourself in your free time is your business. Have fun. Do what you want. I trust your judgment on that with what you're going to do with yourself with your free time. But you have or had more of those potions, and then were drinking them while we were trying to do something.
Well,
And-
yeah, something bad was gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not, I don't want to, I'm not going to take it away from you. I don't want to be the bad guy here or anything.
Would fight.
But I feel like we need to be able to trust each other and trust that we're going to be trying to make sound decisions for the good of the group when we're basically on mission or on task. You know?
True. And I want to make sure that you trust that I'm never going to do something that endangers you and the group.
Yeah. So I just wanted to have a short little chat to just make sure we're clear on that. Just please don't go doing reckless things because you think it's fun while we're doing something else, important.
I'm going to put you in danger.
All right.
Hopefully.
As long as we're good on that, then that's fine.
Cool. Fist bump?
Sure. Fist bump.
Yeah. Go back to sleep.
Fist bump.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go chill. Find the park or whatever. Hang out in Lorelei's tent because I have nothing better to do.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, actually, I do have something better to do. We
Uh-huh.
have some white dragon hide that I want to get made into armor.
Oh yeah.
How would I go about doing that? Who would I talk to?
Well, that'll be difficult. You'll need someone who can actually turn hide into armor.
Not me then.
Yeah.
You'd need an actual armor smith. Dragonhide's not an easy material to work with.
Yeah.
No.
Unfortunately, the armor smiths aren't in town. Everybody evacuated at the beginning of the campaign, so the only folks around are Alexander, Noodle, and some of the nobles.
No.
Jesus, yeah.
Do you think we're gonna have a few days in between whatever's going on? Because I'm just wondering if there's maybe a nearby town I could take it to that would have an armor smith.
Saints Haven is the largest town in the area,
Yeah.
without fail. Man, I mean, the largest nearby town would probably be Silverhill. Or, Lothran.
What?
I do hear a dog.
Yeah, I think Cooper's in the yard.
Ah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be
doggy.
Silverhill or Lothran nearby with... Especially Silverhill with its craftspeople would be probably the best place to take it. Or send it.
But that's
You did meet a couple of, tiefling twins there who ran a forge.
I mean, I didn't meet them.
You didn't, no. The rest of the party
Yeah.
did, though.
Yeah. So I would like ask around about that, and then that probably wouldn't be close enough for me to feasibly take it by myself. But maybe I'd probably try to mail out that and like try to get that done as a thing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can mail it out, no problem. You can
Awesome.
mail it out and like include money or whatever and be like, hey, Mira actually can give you the details on the better stores. She'll give you the name of the forge and the people who work there. And probably how much it'll cost. She remembers from obviously her time living there.
Yeah. About how much would that cost me?
Let me grab my player handbook. Wherever that fucking thing is.
I hate it.
Good try, but Falcon's a ton of new books as of today.
That's not it either. Fuck. Let me grab... You know what? I'll get a magic armor estimate on it. Oh wait, yeah. Let me get a magic armor estimate on it. Because that's... Hold on. There it is. Magic item prices. Give me a second. I've got a lot of items to scroll through. Probably about 1,500.
Okay. Oh. Herein lies a problem, and that would be gold, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, I don't have that much money.
Mm.
Rip me.
How much is it?
1,500 gold.
Jeez.
It's good armor.
Sure is.
Or you assume it will be, anyways. You don't know for sure.
I have 830 gold
You'll be fine.
because I just converted all of my other monetary units to gold.
Woo.
That's easier to think about.
Alright. Anything else anyone would like to do?
I'm going to wait until Zackrow is asleep
Okay.
and do a thing.
Sure.
If your thing is stealing something I own, please don't.
I would never,
Oh boy.
but I'm not really. After Zackrow's asleep, I'm going to write a letter to certain people
Okay.
about events
Uh-huh.
that have transpired, and I will tell
okay,
you what I am writing separately.
Go ahead.
Cool.
I'm gonna send you a message real quick.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And also, I am going to mess with the talisman.
Okay.
After everyone's asleep.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and handle that since no one else has anything much to
Cool.
do. Everybody go ahead and mute and deafen except for me and Book.
Yay!
No, not right now, bud. Okay. Alright.
Why?
So you have, if I remember correctly, a carving that looks like Marshalk's coiled symbol, but it's coiled the wrong way, and it has the name Teusu written on it.
Yes.
And then you also know that Minato has been using the name Askasha, one of the names for Dendar the Night Serpent, to refer to something which might not be Askasha the Night Serpent, but something else.
Yes.
What would you like
So I'm
to
just-
do?
I mean, I guess I'll pick up. Maybe does the notebook say anything about this?
What is in the notebook exactly?
The notebook says, or it's basically plans that Minato put into action, or never put into action, but plans that she thought of to deal with both the town and her teammates in case she ever needed it.
The notebook mostly, when it comes to those, it's mostly tactical information. It doesn't say a lot about whatever Minato was thinking about in regards to the names that you saw. However, there is a rubbing in it of what you it takes a couple minutes to decipher it, but it looks to be a rubbing of an inscription from some sort of tomb, and it's written in the language you understand. Your language. Your native language, obviously. And the exact wording is unclear, but it's a message about someone who worshipped two deities. One of them is Askasha, and the other one is not a name you recognize at all. It's Tick. Tikk. Tick. And you see a brief scrawl. Minato's made a rather poor sketch of what looks to be the design on a tomb, and it's two serpents facing each other. Their tails are twined underneath the inscription, and they both, one on each side, sort of surround this plaque with the words written on it, and they're facing each other. And then above it is a carving of a snake looking down over the viewer, a physical large carving that looked down. And then you see written beneath it is almost like an afterthought, a message Minato had to herself. It's what was there. And then some question marks, and no other information.
That's not helpful. Okay. I guess I'll mess around with the carving. Anything else I noticed that I haven't noticed before?
No, that seems to be mostly it for the talisman. It is, I think the carving, the big carving is out of wood, and the smaller one with the name Askasha on it is Leshen Antler from the skull that Minato took.
Okay. And I guess I'll write the letter as well.
Sure. While you're messing around with those, go ahead and roll religion based on... And how like, intently are you messing around with this?
A lot.
A lot,
I guess.
okay.
Religion. 11.
I rolled an 11.
Oh shit.
Okay. I rolled a fucking 11.
What?
This is not a joke. Oh, this needs to happen. All right. Are you messing with the antler more or the carving more?
I guess both of them.
Which one do you favor?
Tell me again, which one had which on it? I guess the one that I don't know as well.
Hold on
Whatever.
just a minute. One moment, please. Someone's
Okay.
trying to talk to me.
Oh,
In real
no.
life.
In real life?
So sorry about that.
It's all good. So the antler had what carving on it, and which ones had which carving on it? Say that
The
one more
antler had
time.
a Skosh's name on it.
Okay. I guess I will. And there was another one. What was that again?
The spiral carving with Teusu on it.
I'll play with that one, I guess.
Alright. You're messing with it, and I'm gonna say you're sitting out towards the edge of this blue dome that Lorelei's put up, the safety dome that you're in, and no one's really nearby. You're in a part where the grass is poking through the cobblestones a little bit, and as you're messing with this, you're sitting with your back to the dome wall, because it's a wall, you're fine, nothing's gonna get in. And you begin to get the feeling like there's something around. Which is a feeling you generally trust, given who you are. And you look around, but there's nothing there. And the feeling just continues to get stronger. And you keep checking behind you. And you never see anything there. And you move so that your back is up against a tent. But you still feel like something is watching you, and you have to look around the corner of the tent. But there's nothing there. And you have to keep watching, because something is there. Something is paying attention to you, and you can't tell what. And you're like, you're looking around, and you see a movement in the shadows behind one of the piles of supply crates. It's late. No one else is awake.
I'll go up to it. I'll sneak up to it, I guess.
Okay, roll stealth.
That's not helpful. Still good. 18.
All right. You stick to the shadows, and you move over to the boxes as quietly as you can. And you peek around behind them, and there's nothing there. Just flat ground, like a jar of flour. Nothing really strikes your attention, nothing that would have moved. But you get that feeling, and it's stronger than ever, that something's paying attention to you. Something is watching you, specifically, right now. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Haha, I got a natural 20.
You feel like something is definitely there, and it's behind you at this point. And you take a breath, and you don't turn around, and you wait. Because if something is behind you, it could have struck this whole time, and it didn't. So you're not going to turn around and look at it. It's going to have to come and look at you. And it does. You're standing there. You're standing there. There's boxes between you and the rest of the camp. And then you're not quite all the way there anymore. You're holding this antler in one hand, and you're holding the carving in the other. It's dangling from a leather string that it's tied to. It's not that large. And then instead of in front of you being the dome and the city beyond, in front of you is a soft, very moist, muddy forest floor, and you can see coexisting with the shapes of the buildings outside the dome are the trunks of slant-rooted trees. And overhead, you can see the starlight filtering through the low clouds that exist on this plane, but you can also see a deep blue sky and the shapes of leaves of a canopy almost feeling like a mile above, and then above that, a blood-red moon. And you look up at this, and then you look down, and you catch movement out of the corner of your left eye, and you flick your glance over, your gaze, and you see a serpent It is large enough to kill and eat a horse, probably, and its eyes are this deep, beautiful crimson. And it curls its head around to look at you. And it says, "Well, well, what have we here?"
I am holding my sword.
That won't do you much good against me.
And who are you? Why am I here?
It seems almost disappointed, really. It kind of slumps a little bit. So sad that our children have forgotten us after all this time. We gave you the world, and you chose it over us. But...
Your children?
Oh, yes. Don't you recognize me, child?
Do I recognize?
Roll religion again.
That's a 9.
This is... I mean, from all accounts of the Triferium, no one can contact the gods without being an official of the Triferium, but people do it anyway, that the Triferium does not hold any value to those claims. This could be some manifestation of one of the gods, and of the three, it would probably be the Hunter Lord, or the Hunter... Dendar. But Dendar doesn't speak, does she?
Are you Dindar?
What a corruption I have become. What a cruel twist of fate. Yes and no, child. Yes and no.
Are you a god?
Obviously.
What is your name? Are you this
already know.
Teisu?
No, no, no. She is far greater than I, and she is busy. No, child, you know who I am. You know me.
Eskasha?
It is good to hear my name spoken by one when I have been cursed to silence for so very long. But listen, you like those that would keep me in the dark about as much as I do. Isn't that right?
Yes.
The snake grins. It's unnerving at best. And the snake slithers forward, this sinuous river of these glittering black scales. And when you look at this, you're not sure this is exactly Dendar. Dendar's always matte black and dripping with ichor, and this doesn't look like Dendar, really, from what you've heard, but of course you're no expert on the gods. Apparently. And the serpent slithers forward and says, "This is all the time we have. It's quite an effort to get you all the way into my realm, even just a little bit. But
Why did you do it then?
because as much as I hate to admit it, Bashini is always right. And she said that it was time.
Time for what?
For us to come back. And the jungle's gone.
Huh. Am I back where I was?
Yeah.
Did somebody drug me?
You glance around. There's no one around. You're standing alone in the dark next to the edge of the dome.
I guess I will spend the rest of the night both attempting to write my letter and trying to rack my brain to know more about religion, because Hessa is not the best at religion.
Understandable. Yes. Alright, we'll go ahead and bring everybody else back if we're good here.
Cool.
I will say you probably get your 8-hour rest, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hello?
Hello. Come on back, everybody.
Howdy.
Come on back, everybody. That went way better than I thought it would.
Hello.
Is this gonna be an every time occurrence?
What?
Yeah, probably.
Hello.
Probably.
Yes. Fuck you.
I suppose I deserve it.
Clear.
Man, I got
it's
messages
not.
flying everywhere. Ah! Alrighty. Jesus, so much.
Alright. So, now that
Alright.
we have everybody,
Yeah. You wake up in the morning. Everyone's up in the morning. No problems. All
We
of
were
you
apparently
seem.
slept in particularly late.
Mm-hmm. All of you seem to have. Well, that was all stuff day of and getting back and recuperation and whatnot. All of you seem to have recovered for the most part and gotten your 8 hours of rest. What would you like to do today? You going to spend it in the city, or are you going to head back into the rift?
Rift, yo.
I would like a day to recuperate. Mary lost like 2/3 of her hit points.
I mean, sure, a rest will restore everything, though.
At the very least, I want to go do my morning prayers.
Streamlabs, you better give me back my connection, god fucking damn it.
Mainly, I want to consult with and apologize to my gods for just how badly that went toward the end, and that I participated in such goings on.
Yeah, roll religion.
It went great.
Okay. Like, the stealing the stores thing had to be done, but the rest was a little questionable.
It was great.
Questionable. You said roll religion?
Uh-huh.
That's appalling. One moment. 5.
You do your morning prayers, you send your apology. You don't seem to get a response. Also, sorry chat, I've lost you. Because
Okay,
my computer decided not to connect to the internet anymore. Love it.
Remember, how long is it? But, like, I'm trying to remember, how long in game time have we
Let's try and open
been
it
out
on
in the plane of fire?
Teams.
It's not very long. I'm gonna check in on V and then maybe go to Alexander's and see how you're doing.
Yeah, you guys have only been gone for a day or so, not even that. No real changes since you were last here.
Okay.
I've
How is
sent
V
out
doing in
some-
general, though?
How's who? What? Who's
V.
doing what? V? Just fine.
V.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, no, V's doing fine. They are actually having quite the time protecting the camp from various small critters.
Oh.
You saw them before when they showed up with a weird demon bird thing and dropped that on the floor. They are repeatedly doing that. They've actually been employed a little bit by the scientists to go out, capture creatures that come through the rift, and bring them back either for examination or for
Nice.
a dissection.
That's pretty cool.
How's the shield working out?
Wonderfully.
Awesome.
It is
Yes.
as brilliant as it always was. The shield that you got them
Besides that
specifically. Yep.
one, besides, you know, that one place that they should probably fix. The mail slot.
Sorry, what?
It's a Mass Effect reference.
Yeah.
I have that achievement because I had a sniper. Admittedly, with the Widow, sometimes you couldn't even tell when you'd just gone through the slot or just blown their shield back. Anyway,
I'm gonna have to ask about that later, I guess.
I can ask
Yeah.
whether they wanted me to try putting them in contact with Nisiri, another paladin of Avela, who also knows sign.
Possibly. Maybe,
Obviously, they don't probably want to stick around the camp, but I know you had plans afterwards, and knowing a few more folks in the world would never be a bad idea.
but sure. Maybe. But keep in mind, Nasiri is also now a knight.
Right. Suppose I could also send her. Etria sees a lot of trade and stuff. Maybe
Yes.
she might have heard things about the unmentionables who took me in the first place.
Unmentionables. Oh, for who took them? Yes. Okay.
Yes. I'll write her a letter. I'm sorry, write them a letter.
Sure.
Confusing. I have another paladin now in my other group. Anyway, I write Mystere a letter, and I'll wait to bring up V until they want me to.
Sure. I mean, you
Probably
can
that's
mention
right.
them. They don't mind.
Okay, then I will, and I'll also write a letter home, tell my grandma about how we hung out at a party with a vampire ancient red dragon, and it was cool.
He was awesome.
Oh, and I should send back the, I got the little souvenir, the little, like,
Yes,
flame
the
and
little
bauble thing
fire orb.
from... Yes. So I wrap that up carefully so it doesn't get damaged, and I send that as well.
Absolutely.
I'm going to send my letter as well at some point.
Sure. Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys can send them both out on the morning mail.
I
No
sent
problems.
mail probably a week ago in game, maybe.
Yes,
Have I gotten any
inquiring.
response?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Huh.
Rip.
Who else did you say was sending mail? Was that Hessa?
Hessa's
or-
sending a mail. And sending a
You're
letter.
being nosy, little beaky. Who are you mailing to?
Oh, my grandfather. He's very sick.
Oh. Is there anything we can do to help? I know other clerics.
No, it's just old age. He's fine right now, but, you know, it happens.
Time does come for us all.
It does indeed.
You have my sympathies, and it's always good to write home to your relatives. I'm actually writing home to my grandmother. She's the one who inspired me to become an adventurer. You
Really?
probably like her, actually. She goes a little on your way of thinking with the stealing certain things. Anyway,
She sounds like a
Oh, right.
wonderful woman.
he was a pirate.
Ah, swashbuckler? It's always fun.
Storm Druid, actually. She sat up and there were many jokes made about this, up in the crow's nests.
That's wonderful.
And when people tried to board her ship with bad intentions, she'd call lightning down on them.
She sounds like a wonderful person. I would love to meet her.
She also could do this thing that not a lot of Kinku can do, but she could, like, glide on her wings. She couldn't really fly, but she could glide, and it's so cool. Wish I could do that.
Flying sounds amazing.
Yeah, like I said, not quite flying 'cause she couldn't go up, but she could glide down from the crow's nest and land on someone if she so chose.
I mean, that's a step in the... Gliding is a good step towards flying. I believe in her. She'll get there one day.
So, what's your grandpa like? Is he just more of the chill grandparent type, or...
You know,
Secret stories as well?
I never really knew him very well, and then he's been trying to get into my life again, so we've been talking.
It's good that you can reconnect. If hopefully that goes well.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
By this point, we've probably come to like the little mail drop. So away the letters go.
It's a box you push through an arbitrarily placed square of wood on the ground. It's not like there's inside this square frame the dome doesn't exist. It still does. You just like arbitrarily push the box through the frame. There's no reason for it.
That's
I should
amazing.
make a sign or something that makes this look a little more official.
Yeah, I mean like, it's not a frame through a wall. It's not a hole. It's just a frame.
All right. Well, away my mail goes.
Throw
Pop
it
in the
in.
box. Let's see here.
Moving it on.
Do you know how speedy they usually are with the mail system around here?
In character, I would know this. Out of character, DM.
Yeah, I mean, it usually takes a couple weeks. Since there's nothing going back and forth from Saints Haven except this one service, it takes longer than it should. So depending on how far away it is, Silver Hill and back, a couple, like, 2 weeks maybe. To closer towns, less than that, maybe a week and a bit. To further away places, could be quite a bit. Although, if they can get to one of the smaller towns, they can jumping point it on a faster mill system out to wherever you want it to go.
Cool. Good to know.
I say in Mir's voice, which is just my voice, because mimicry.
Yep.
Nice.
Who's that person? We haven't heard them before. No, but it
Don't
speaks
worry
with
about
great
it.
authority about the world, so I tend to defer.
Me narrating this game is just actually Mir speaking, someone speaking to her in her head.
Oh jeez.
That's not true. But it is funny.
Mir-
Years later, when Mir is old and gray and hopefully not dead.
She's writing the story.
So you two drop your mail off and you head back to the base camp. You guys headed back in?
Yep. Yep.
All right. 2 questions. Are you taking Nyx with you this time?
Do we know what plane we're headed for?
You have
What
no
color
idea.
is the? What color is it?
Yeah, it's actually when the two of you get back to the camp, you find it's actually in a bit of an uproar because the rift has already shifted to a plane, and you aren't even ready to go in yet. But there it is. It is a vibrant emerald.
Huh.
Guess we jump in? Wait, is Nick coming? Oh,
It's up to you.
I mean... I don't know, do you guys usually bring him?
Usually, and then we forget.
There's 1/2 dozen of the other, to be honest.
I'm not sure if that's safe. Like, that was really risky last time.
Yeah.
Nobody stays here for a bit.
Yeah, maybe he needs to decompress.
Yeah. It's sometime just being a chill bab.
All right.
There we go.
Oh god, the train's coming.
You guys leave him with the scientists.
Can Mir like stick her head through and see what it looks like on the other side? Make sure there's like a sudden drop.
Sure.
Definitely do that.
You pop your head through and you look out, and what you see is the rift is fairly close to the ground, and it appears to be at the level of the top of a sea of grass, of lovely tan grass that stretches out towards a very, very distant forest.
This doesn't look familiar, right? It doesn't look like the clips we got of the, what was it, the Feywild or something? When
Does not look like that. Nope. That was a flower field.
Okay.
Hey, does anybody remember way back in the beginning of our adventure, what color was the rift when those wolves popped out?
No, I don't remember.
I,
let
as
me
a
look it
player, don't remember. Can I roll like an intelligence check to see if Mia remembers?
I don't even remember. Hold on.
It's so annoying.
It was all the colors.
I think it was session 1, right?
Yeah.
That was like 48 weeks ago or something.
Yeah. View all
It was
videos on
A
YouTube.
long time.
This is gonna be
It has
hell
been a
for the
long
viewers.
time.
I'm so sorry.
I'm
I'm so
just
sorry for the
curious.
viewers. They're about to hear horrible, horrible things.
I mean, you don't have to look it up right now.
Oh, I
I'm
do.
just saying- Alright, sure.
It's a
Because
thing
I'm
right
just
now.
curious as to what plane they came from. Like, that's a
Hold
thing
on.
Tiska wants to find out.
Well, I have a question.
Go for it.
Since I have experience, shall we say, with things, we missed you.
Of course, the rift has dropped out a lot of small beings from the elemental planes, and what we hypothesize.
Well then.
Oh,
For
hey! Oh God, I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna have to look
that.
something up. Enter and leave the dome, and
At this moment that I am also.
yeah, the gaseous one kind of the side of. Oh wait, shit! No, sorry, looked at the wrong one. That does
Okay.
like scrape, like rakes at you with its.
okay, so
These and Minato, you look at this person, you know, in
Maybe it's session 2? No, it's not session 2. Time to look at Interstate Saving Part 3! Jesus.
I asked.
all right. After Justin heals you up a little, guys. Okay. The rift look.
The edge of the bubble outside it, but by the edge of it, and have like the ability to cast spells or notch an arrow as needed.
Tiska is also going to do that.
I'm gonna guard.
As you look over, what it's basically telling me is that she's like, okay, so, Zackrow, as you look over,
Actual cord.
everyone's ready.
Is also going to do that.
Look over her shoulder.
Almost there, folks.
Interesting. This is really like wow. Looking thing that she's wearing. The stone doesn't. The eye drops her little bubble. Here's the rift, and you haul back and with Peeper and his little spinny copter top.
Forget about that.
You haul back and little top copter spinning. She says, "Please be careful," and she activates it before you go. So his little top copter is spinning.
Alright, what am I rolling?
Go ahead and make
One
a athletics
color.
check. She says, "Please be careful." Go. Strongest. And Laura
Or gives Peeper a little.
thicker, obviously.
Meter gives Peeper a little wave. Good luck in there, little.
It's shiny. It looks metallic. And she tugs on the rope, and it does. Yeah, it's pretty strong. And she tugs on the rope. Yeah. Kind of a lot
Snap you.
to get a good. I just want.
Outside.
What color was it?
No. I'm not trying to bother it or anything. I just wanna use Peeper here, and she pats her little robot.
What color was it? Does anybody
to get a
know?
Good look at what's over there by getting some energy readings.
But how do we know that it's not going
I'm sorry
to
about the
just
copyrighted music.
snap your rope like it did mine?
Well, this cord is made of adamantium,
Oops.
so
Ah,
it would take kind of a lot.
It's stronger than your standard hemp rope.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. And she tugs on the rope, and it doesn't break. It's shiny. It looks metallic. It kind of looks
No,
like
no. Shit, I accidentally put it in full screen.
energy reading bot. No, I'm not trying to bother.
rebel up the other. Do you wish?
And, sorry. It'll be too bad. Large or nasty, so I don't think it be alright, because again, we'll go ahead, mind you, it might burst through the rift look, per se, kind of, run, because she needs,
What color is it?
Uneventful journey back. Rift looks pretty normal.
I'm gonna have to fucking
like
listen to
this
this.
reality, because she needs to kind of,
I hate that I'm doing this right now. I should have done this before.
run peeper, per se. And she says, okay, the rift looks pretty tame right now, but if I toss peeper through, I think I can get a good look at what's on the other side.
Oh my god. I didn't even have a color then!
Yep, Minato, they are, they're 3 armored wolves.
Time.
Okay, okay. Close,
Okay,
close.
next is...
It's the out.
Okay, okay, okay. We're getting close.
I guess so.
Would that be Tiska at 4? Who's next highest?
This is initiative order. It's too soon.
Yeah, go for it.
Come on.
There goes Jade to lose.
You're all rolling.
Nope. Motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Out of the tabletop corner, and a dark gray, one of which is white, and
Okay.
drops
We're getting very close.
gray, and it is a long something with these shades of green and gold, and something.
Finally got it. Right, sorry that took so long.
Sorry.
Ooh,
You had to find it.
The
didn't you?
original colors were emerald, green, and gold. Shades of green and
Alright.
gold.
Does this look the same or different?
it's blue, right?
No, it's
No,
green.
it's green.
It's a very bright, brilliant green.
Same color.
No. I don't
Hessa's
think
just
that's
colorblind.
true. That
It looks safe, right?
Yeah, I mean it's green. Oh, the other
Yeah.
side? Yeah. Looks like a pretty calm grassland. You can see before the whoever poked their head through a mirror, you could see before it hit the forest to the north, which is very, very far away, you could see a couple of those big sort of baobab-looking trees sticking out of the grassland.
well, that's fun.
I guess we go through. Anyone else have anything to do?
Yeah, I guess we go through. Let's go.
No.
I must
Alright.
backflip through.
Roll acrobatics.
I'm just flying.
25.
You step up onto the big platform in front of the rift, you go up the stairs and onto the platform to step into it, and you turn around and you do a sick-ass backflip. And when you're on the other side, you land on your feet.
Yes.
Which everyone does, because as soon as you hop through, you fall. And you fall more than you thought you were gonna. Judging by... Mir, you didn't think it was that far off the ground. But you fall more than at least 3 or 4 times further than you thought you would. You land on your feet. All of you land on your feet, though. Which is
I'm flying.
interesting. Not anymore, you're not.
Oh,
What?
I try to fly again.
I mean, you don't have any wings.
What?
Not anymore.
Excuse me?
You also don't... I mean, you don't have wings anymore.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
that-
real confused.
you know.
What?
Do I
I
look
look-
like myself?
definitely
You
don't
sure
know.
don't.
Oh no.
I'm
What color
confusing.
is my skin currently?
Oh, I mean, you've got fur now. It's still your red, but you've got fur.
And am I
Wait,
black furred
Have
instead
we all
of
become
feathered?
furries?
You sure are. You are black-furred with little yellow eyes. You are
I
the
touched
smallest
the
of
top
all
of
of
my
you.
head.
What's hum?
I touched the top of my head.
I mean, you can't. What, with like your front foot, or?
Yeah?
I
What
mean,
do
yeah, you
my
can
other
reach.
party members look like?
Oh, you're all cats.
What? What is egg?
Hey,
A cat?
quick question. What
Okay.
happens if I try to use my druid abilities to turn into something else?
Oh no.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Oh.
No, you're not 6 foot tall cats. You're house cats. I should have expected
Does
that.
Zackrow look like himself, just, more cat?
Yeah, he's an orange tabby cat with green eyes.
Aww.
Tiska, you are a deep, deep red cat. No stripes or markings. You still have your horns. Cat-sized horns. Zackrow, you also have your little horns.
I don't have my tattoos, do I?
You do. But it's
I do?
patterns in your fur. You are one of those. What is it? Abyssinian? No, I don't think that's right.
The ones without fur?
No.
Sphinx?
I want
No.
that. Am I a sphinx? Please tell me yes.
Nope.
No.
Lurker. Temp, you're an Abyssinian. You're an Abyssinian, but you have these swirled streaks of dark where your tattoos would be.
Oh.
Hessa, you are a very dark gray-haired cat, but towards the paws, the fur kind of fades away into this more like scale kind of pattern substances that are on your feet. Odd.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And Mirror? Mirror's like,
You are
feels
very,
like her
very
face.
small.
'Cause-
You are a tiny little pure black cat with yellow eyes.
You're just a kitten.
I want to point out, weird thing. This is the first time you've seen Tiska with, like, pupils or irises.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah,
Just golden cat's eyes.
kind of pretty.
Mirror's like pawing at her face, like, it's so weird not to have a beak.
Braum is the biggest golden tabby you've ever seen. Not even a golden tabby. Norwegian forest cat, but gold.
Lord Chunk.
Sure.
Is Braum an absolute unit?
I don't know what that means.
Absolute unit.
Can we hold
I
things?
mean, it's Braum. He's
Can you hold
probably an
things?
absolute unit.
No, you don't have any hands.
Do we have any of our armor or anything?
You are.
Can we
Cats.
pause for a moment to appreciate the fact we don't have hands?
Ouch. Mirror
Oh,
tried
no.
casting a cantrip. Can I cast anything?
You are a cat.
So that's a no.
Welp.
So do my attacks still count as unarmed?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Mirror, like, you see her, like, meowing and fumbling her paws trying to cast something, and when it doesn't work, she just sort of shrinks down into a little cat looking very nervous.
Hey, can we understand each other?
That is
Oh, yeah.
important.
Absolutely, you can.
Don't.
You're talking
We all
to each
just
other.
speak cat now.
You speak
I'm
cat
just
now.
sitting here. I'm like, I've been a cat before, but usually I choose when that happens.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna send you all your new stats.
Oh no.
Oh my
Oh
god.
dear, new stats.
How much?
So I
I
guess it
just
doesn't
got a
matter what
fancy
spells I had prepared this morning.
Yeah, I'm sitting here, like, agonizing over my spell list, but I don't think that's gonna...
That's not relevant anymore. Sure.
You're not relevant
It's,
anymore.
it's well.
I just got a cool sword.
Absolute unit. Yes, thank you. Y'all know what absolute unit means, even if Falcon doesn't.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know what an absolute unit is. I'm not some degenerate scrub.
I take comfort in the
I
fact
didn't
that
know,
all
and
of you
I'm
will
not a
suffer later.
degenerate scrub.
Oh no.
Are you sure about that? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, I'm a cat with horns.
My strength is so much worse than it was!
Don't say
mine.
anything. Don't say anything. Wait
It
for
was
everybody to get their
awful to
delightful
begin
stats.
with.
I don't have a thing.
I'm sending them one by one,
Okay.
so it's taking a hot minute.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's fair,
god!
to be honest. I'm
It was
afraid.
awful to begin with.
Now it's worse.
Do we have kittens worth of HP?
Yeah.
Oh boy, we're all gonna die. One of my favorite things is like measuring HP in kittens. Like, wow, you could have killed 3 kittens with that hit.
Brutal. Braum is on this
Oh, boy.
page. A couple of you have ones because I did two characters to a page. I was manually doing these by hand, so they're not like online. And then I need Lurker. Where you at, pal? There you are.
We're gonna have to save
Okay.
this so that I can actually see. The computer's talk doesn't let me see anything with my eyeballs.
I mean, what else would you say with?
How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real?
Time's not real.
Time is definitely fake.
So am I.
Quite literally. I'm gonna drop this one on y'all. Time's affected by gravity. Alright.
It is.
It is.
It's also
That's-
affected by very high velocities.
Yep. Okay, okay. Everybody should have their stats now.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pull it up on my computer or on my phone
Oh,
so I
jeez.
can actually see.
Yeah, Lurker,
Um,
I accidentally
I'm not
bothered
gonna do
doing
that.
all of the stats on yours instead of just the physical stats. Your mental stats, long story short, mental stats are the same. Your physical stats are the ones that got changed.
Okay.
I
This is
took
gonna
into
be-
account your classes and your abilities and whatnot. Don't worry. You still have all your resistances.
Oh, my dex got worse.
Your dex,
My dex got
anybody with high dex
significantly
is still better than an average cat. You know,
Anybody with what dex?
high dex is still better than your average cat.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I bumped and whatnot.
So I'm not
Somewhat
perfect
sad
anymore,
to see
but
myself go down now that I'm smaller.
My
Well, you
dex
are a cat
actually
and you're
went
not
up.
used to being a cat. The only one used to being a cat is Zackrow. And maybe Tiska.
Tiska has had experience
Uh,
with being a cat.
Mine is cut off on some of the text.
Let me see.
I'm running downstairs to get my phone charger, so I
Sure.
can open this up on my phone and actually see it with my eyes. And
Oh,
have it be
that
visible.
is disadvantage on all charisma checks that require you to be humanoid. Or pretty much checks in general that require you to be humanoid. Because you are not human. And
Wait,
everybody...
Well, I wasn't human to begin with.
wait, I'm a cat?
No one
Oh,
has
crap.
hands. And all of you have, in addition to disadvantage, a -5 penalty to sleight of hand because, and I cannot stress this enough, you don't have hands.
We don't have hands.
Yes.
That's my one thing!
I mean, I really gotta hand it to you. That's pretty intriguing.
So, those are your new abilities.
Wait,
These
so
are you
the
now.
I'm not gonna stop.
Question. The
Yeah.
stats you put down, does that mean that also changes our proficiencies, or?
Oh, no, your proficiencies are the same. That's why I needed your character sheets. I just needed to know what you were proficient in. I calculated those in for anything that's changed based on, No, sleight of hand proficiency is... Sorry, you have a -5. It doesn't matter. You're a cat.
It's so sad to see that.
Oh, right, I'm wondering why.
It's so nice usually.
I'm so delighted.
Ah.
It went down by 3 rather than 2.
So we're here. Egg is with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can we understand Egg?
No?
Of course not. Egg's too cool for us.
Wait, so did the proficiency modifier change then?
No.
Then how come acrobatics is +5?
Because it's using your proficiency and then your cat skill.
Yeah, 3 + 3 is not 5.
Okay, well, I made a mistake there.
Okay. I'm already losing
Can't
my...
do math.
I had to do 6 sets of these
Salty.
and 2 separate recordings. Cut me some
We're
slack.
all gay and can't do math, guys.
Yeah, what the fuck? I can drive. What do you expect me to do?
I really hope
Be someone
I
who can do more than
math.
drive? Fuck that.
I'm just being salty because that was one of my best stats.
There we go.
You're all
I can actually
cats.
see this with my face eyes on my phone. It actually lets my eyeballs function.
So, you,
No, I'm
you-
not swole anymore.
experience this for a few minutes. And, at some point, hilariously, your passive perceptions are still okay. Though Tiska's yours is down to 17 as you are not wearing a scarf right now because you're a cat.
Oh, here's a question. Nier can't make any noises but meow anymore, can she?
I mean, you can make any noise a cat can. You're a
But we
cat.
understand each other as our cat noises.
Yeah.
I think
But,
we
like,
can-
what does Mir sound like? Because normally she doesn't have her own voice.
Cat. Yeah, you can mimic your friends as a cat. We'll say that.
I'm meowing as everybody else in the party.
Yeah.
You meow as the other.
You have to mimic everybody else's meows.
I like the thought that Egg is
General
just
dis-
looking at us like we're idiots right now.
Yeah, you're the same size as Egg now.
Can we communicate with Egg?
No.
I already asked that.
Well,
See, you guys popped down out of the rift. Would have been real
I
fun if you had
run up
brought
to
Nyx.
Egg.
Ha!
What?
Would have been real fun if you had brought Nyx.
That would have been beautiful.
It was not going to be a cat.
That would have been
no.
horrifying.
It would have just been big Nyx.
No.
What?
Would Nyx have been a cat?
No.
Oh,
Would Nyx have been a gecko or something?
Maybe.
I'm glad we.
So, real problem here, guys. How are we supposed to find where we're going if we don't have the box?
Can
What
we
do we-
understand?
Shit.
What do
Or
you
if we
see
can't
around
use
you?
it.
Grass,
Yeah.
the rift, quite a distance up. And
Yeah.
there's a person sitting in a nearby one of those big trees, just kind of watching you. It's a tabaxi. And
I'm
She-
cursing profusely in Cat Infernal.
and she goes, "Wow, that's rude."
Mir meows desperately. My spells don't work. How can
Yeah.
I heal people?
That'll
over.
happen. But hey,
Sorry, what?
this tabaxi is speaking to you.
Right, I didn't hear what the tabaxi replied to mine if they did.
Oh, that'll happen.
But why?
Why are we cats?
I mean, it's funny, right?
It is pretty funny.
It is distressing to me.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure you'll get used to it eventually, and it's not forever.
I worry for my party though,
You'll be
because
fine.
I can't heal them like this.
You'll be fine. Just don't get hurt. You're a cat. It'll be okay. You can run away from anything, right?
True.
Besides, you're not supposed to run away here. And she drops out of the tree and lands very lightly on the ground and pads over to you guys. She is
And she's
wearing
cute.
very old-fashioned leather armor. It looks like this. It's of a style that was probably commonplace for construction about 150 years ago, maybe 200. And she pads up and she kind of crouches and looks down at you guys and she says, "Listen, we've been waiting for you to show up forever, okay? So this is really exciting now that you're finally here."
How did you know we
What
were
does
coming?
that mean? How do you know we were going to come?
Incredibly
We were told that you were gonna
confused.
come, obviously.
By who?
By whom?
The Huntmaster? Duh.
Coombs the fuck is that?
Our hunting master.
Yeah,
Duh.
no, that's not helping me.
Where
Oh,
is here?
Is
Do
this
you guys
ringing a
not-
bell?
Here.
Chatsi, obviously.
Chopsy?
Chatsi, yeah.
Sorry, do I know anything about this?
Do you guys not
Yeah,
know
can
who
I make-
Chatsi is?
No, we
Yes, I
I
not.
know it's more directed to the DM, but you know.
Yeah, I thought you might. See, so he thought it would be really funny. And I think it super is. And he knows what you're here for, but you can't have it until you, like, earn it.
Mir at this point has like scooted over next to Brom and Zackrow, like tiny kitty looking for protection.
Ah, don't worry, it's not that hard. It's just one. You have to do one hunt, okay? Like one hunt, okay?
You're making it sound easy, but there's
What
no.
are we hunting, or is something hunting
I mean,
us?
classic hunt, right? White stag. One white
Sorry,
stag.
what?
Okay.
Oh fuck!
I mean, it shouldn't be that hard, right?
I have
I
a
mean,
question.
it-
We're going to
Please.
be cats for the duration.
Oh
And,
yeah, for sure.
See,
Mir lets out her, traditional string of odd swear words.
You've
troll,
never heard
feces,
those in
and
cat.
Woggle and.
You've never heard them
Well,
in
she
cat.
tries them since they out garbled noises.
Mm.
I have a question.
Yeah?
How are you a tabaxi right now? We are not usually cats, so how are you?
And this
Oh,
one
I
usually-
live
Well,
here
one of
now.
us-
Well,
One of us usually is, but
oh, no, this is like where I live now. I'm one of Chatsi's hunters. So I'm not like part of this whole thing that you guys are now doing. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay.
did this hunter
like,
turn us into
What?
this?
So what? Like, does anyone who comes through this plane normally cat?
No, just you guys.
Alright, where is this plane? Quick, just
Oh, this is the Beastlands. I forgot you guys might not know that.
yeah, that would have been good.
Sorry, yeah. I just
Do I
assumed
know
it'd be-
anything about the Beastlands?
Roll Arcana.
I don't do.
Hmm?
That's
25.
Get a proper roll. That's hot garbage.
Mia tries to think if she knows anything and gets an 11, so I'm guessing no.
Zackrow got a 25.
Oh
Yeah,
snap.
I got a 10, so I don't know shit.
Zackrow, the wilderness of the Beastlands, an ever-changing, beautiful hunting ground for all who are hunters in life and thus in death. People that come here sometimes become celestial beasts. You remember this, you fought several wolves from this place, way back in the beginning of this entire adventure.
Oh,
and
God.
people who come here sometimes become hunters of those beasts. Sometimes for punishment. Nothing really truly dies here because, I mean, sometimes it does if it's just an animal, but people who become beasts don't die. They just kind of exist here, and if they get killed, they come back. It's no big deal. This is the realm of hunters.
And I know about Chat.
Of course you know about Chatsi. It's one of your gods. Obviously you know about Chatsi.
Funny way for him to say hello.
You mean, from what you know of Chatsi, this is pretty typical. If he thought it was funny, he would do it.
Yeah, that's the truest possible thing. Alright, so I guess, we better get to it.
Yeah. We're not gonna cover a lot of ground on this speed.
Don't worry, you
So
won't get,
we
tired or anything. This is kind of just
I
how
mean,
this
I
place
think I'm
goes.
actually faster as a cat.
Me too.
Yeah, all y'all
Alright.
got speed of 40 now. Except
Oh,
for
shit.
Temp Cat.
Yeah.
Who is a speed
Being a
of
tiny
50.
cat, I'm just picturing the legs going.
Sorry, I can't hear anything you're saying, Cal.
All y'all now have a movement speed of 40, except for Temp Cat, who has a speed of 50.
Oh, heck yeah!
You're fast, you're a monk, that's how you do.
I'm fast as
I'm
fuck,
just
boy!
picturing the little legs just going crazy for Meerkat because she's tiny, but still has a faster speed.
I'm gonna send you guys my extraordinarily rough map of the area.
Awesome.
There's a canyon that runs from the northwest to the south. There are mountains on your right towards the east, and to the north is a forest. To the south, the grasslands devolve into desert.
Hmm.
So this tabaxi, she kind of looks you guys over and she says, "Oh, you're already getting into the spirit of it. I'm so glad." All right, so this is all you'll really need to do. No big deal. Just take down one white stag, okay? Classic hunting. That's kind of like your for everybody does this when they get into hunting. It's like your first trial or whatever. Do that, and Chatsi will go ahead and lift this on you guys and send you on your way, okay?
May I ask, what is your name?
Oh, I'm River. I mean, that's not my full name, but I'm River.
Do you work for Chatsi?
I'm one of his hunters. I was
Okay.
a great hunter in life, so when I died, I came here.
How long ago did you die?
Oh, I don't know. Time doesn't really work the same way. I have no idea.
So Chatsi is the god of hunting?
No, he's one of the two cat gods. You know, the gods who rule the tabaxi race. That are kind of like our whole, that's kind of like our whole deal. Bast made them because, like, she didn't want to watch over us all the time and stuff. Does not everybody know this?
True. No. I don't know a lot of things, apparently.
Huh,
I don't know a
okay.
lot about a religion, apparently.
Weird.
I was kind of raised by humans and just humans, and that's
Oh,
all.
ew.
I kind of
Yeah.
grew up in a different church, so they told us mostly stories about our gods. And I don't know if there was a...
Boring.
What,
Yeah,
was
we
there a
weren't
church
allowed
with this
to-
god in Silver Hill? Or no?
A church
We
for
weren't
who?
allowed a lot of gods in my hometown.
If there were a shrine to Chatsi, it probably would be in the big multi-purpose church.
I suppose I could roll religion. Since,
I mean,
you know,
sure, if you want to.
That was... God damn it. Different die, same religion roll. 5.
Nope, not that you remember at all. You've never heard of Chatsi.
So we need to find a white stag and kill it?
Uh-huh.
And somehow take it down as cats.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
it shouldn't be that hard. You'll be fine. You guys are pretty imaginative and everything, right? So, like, it shouldn't be that much of a challenge. I'm sure you can figure it out.
My
There's,
whole
like,
thing is stabbing. I
7
can't
of
do
you.
that.
Well, use your imaginations, okay?
Yeah,
I'm not allowed to give you pointers or anything.
Requires magic.
Sorry, what?
But I've been using my imagination and trying to come up with new ways to use my spells, but I can't use any of them.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Listen, I'm
think
sure
you're
you
really
guys
that
have got
sorry.
it, okay?
Well, I guess can you give us any pointers for hunting white stags?
I
Any weak
mean,
points?
Listen, all you have to do... Here, I'm not allowed to, like, tell you stuff, but, like, I can give you some hints, as long as they're not too obvious. You know how that goes. As long as you take it down, that's good enough. How you do that doesn't, like, super matter. As long as you get it, like, on the ground where it won't, like, immediately get up and run away again. Like, if it trips and falls, that's not gonna work. But, like, if it trips and it doesn't get up again because you did something, that'll work.
Yep.
It's all you really need to do.
Found it.
Okay. Alright.
We don't have any of our items anymore, do we?
That's
No, we
right.
don't.
Oh no.
Alright.
Okay, I
So-
guess we head out.
Let me just
Yeah.
tell you how distressed Mir is
Can
that she
I-
doesn't have her holy symbol.
Can I make some
Oh
kind
no,
of check
you
to
do
see-
have it. It's emblazoned on your chest
Oh gosh.
in a pattern of white. And it is not really the symbol you're used to. It's actually that star.
Star?
The star, you know, the one that the symbol that showed up in your head with when you got the Starlight Ward. You wrote it down once.
It has been a very long time.
Yeah, I think it's an 8-pointed star. I do not remember exactly. But it is emblazoned in white on your chest.
But it's not my normal holy symbol.
No, it's a star. Your normal holy symbol probably wouldn't work in cat fur.
Well, then we are still distressed.
Alright. Fair enough.
Hessa's gonna run up to Egg and say, "Show us the way! How do we do this?"
It kind of like stares at you. I mean,
Come on.
Can I make some kind of perception check or like some kind of check to give us a good starting point
Sure.
of like what I think? Come on, don't fuck me. That's alright. What would I be adding to that? Would that be like
Just your perception. It's fine.
my
Your mental stats stay the
perception?
same.
Okay.
Though if you're
That
trying
would
to
be a
smell, you have
perception
advantage.
check? Okay. I was kind of thinking it would be a smelly check.
Alright, you have advantage.
Because
You are a
that
cat.
would make the most sense because obviously there's not a thing within easy visual range.
Mhm.
First one was better. First one was a 20. 2? Yeah, 22.
All right. You
I'm gay, I
you
can't
you
do
take
math.
you take a couple steps away from the party, and you turn your nose to the wind. You've done this before as like a cat or whatever, right? So you're kind of used to this. You sniff at it, and you gain a couple things immediately. The wind blows mostly from over the canyon, and you can smell a bit coming up from the desert, and that is. It's desert air. There's not going to be much living there. If there's a white stag, it's probably not in that direction. The mountains to the right serve as a natural barrier. You're guessing you won't have to climb through those. That would be much harder than pretty much anything else you could do as a cat. So you're assuming it'll have to be through the grassland to the north where that forest is.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna lift a paw and point.
You say the mountains would be harder, but we've got a climb speed. I feel like taking down a stag is going to be more difficult.
I
You want to
mean,
go to the mountains? Go to the mountains then.
I don't want to go to the mountains.
I would
I'm gonna
rather
point
not.
towards the forest and be like, I think we go that way.
River kind of claps her hands. She goes, "See, you're already getting it. Okay, I'm not allowed to help you at all, but I will be watching, so, like, no big deal. But I'll keep an eye on you. If anything goes super wrong, I can help out. But, like, I'm really not supposed to at all, and kind of that would be failing the hunt, and you'd have to start over. But, like, I'll be, like, just kind of, you know, watching and stuff, so, don't worry about getting hurt or anything. You'll be fine. It's the Beastlands. And good luck out there, okay?
Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay,
Question
bye. And she turns around and leaps forwards, like bodily, like throwing her like face towards the grass, and turns into a cheetah and disappears through the grasslands.
Awesome.
Sure, I guess.
Are we gonna be able to do that at the end of this? Because that'd be real cool.
I mean, I can already kind of do that normally, but anyway,
Well, not all of us can do that.
you're not wrong. Yeah, just start going towards the forest.
Alright. You head north. And you're on the lookout for a white stag. And you guys, you head through the grassland for a fair amount of time. Probably about an hour, maybe 2 hours. No sign of your cat forms changing. Has your color vision? Okay, this has reached the realm of my knowledge. Ooh, do cats have normal color vision?
No, they don't. Not as compared to humans.
What do they have?
They have better or worse?
Partially colorblind.
Oh.
Basically, it's really low.
Because that's why they can see better at night than we can.
Huh.
They have 2 cones instead of 3.
We're
D&D
gonna have
did
no
not take
idea.
that into account.
We're gonna have no idea what
Yeah.
color a deer is.
White stag will definitely still show up as white. It's just that, like, a brown stag would be a dark, mostly like a dark dull gray kind
Huh.
of color.
Alright. Well, yeah, you've got that low cat vision. And a lot of the time you're mostly staring into the grass, so it's a little difficult to see anything, but occasionally you can find a tumble of rocks or a tree and you can kind of hop up and get a better look at the landscape around you. And as you're heading north, I'm going to go ahead and say we take a break.
Alright. Yeah.
I'll see you guys back here in 10 minutes to continue the hunt.
Da 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 da.
Alright. See you then.
See ya.
They were not prepared in the slightest. Oh, Billy Sage, thank you for the pride bits. Good morning. Where are you? Australia? It's entirely possible. Because it is 8:58 p.m. Alright, we're going to go ahead and take a break, and I will be right back in about 10 minutes to continue the story with you guys. Alright. See you then. At least I am. And I will bring the party back in just a second. Wow, look at all that stuff fly everywhere. Oh my god, I love it. In my little cup. It's so cute. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. I love it. Okay. Let me go ahead and bring the party back in. Alrighty, folks.
3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Let's go. Alrighty, so you head northwards. Towards. Oh, yep, Shanty's.
We sure do.
Come back, dude. Thanks for posting a picture of an extremely fat frog.
Oh.
It's a unit.
Who's
Sure.
doing? I want a fat frog.
That is an absolute unit right
I'm,
there.
alright, I've developed a hatred for that phrase. Thanks, guys.
What? The absolute unit?
Yeah.
It's a.
The lingo of the teens.
Now I wanna stop ever hearing it.
You're learning to be like the youths.
I'm good, thanks.
You sure?
I'll pass. Alright. You guys head north. And it takes a few minutes to discern what your prey is when you find it. Because the nature of the white stag, you realize, when you see it, was never really defined.
Okay.
This is technically a white stag. It's technically a stag, you realize, when you see the pure white one in the middle of the herd. It's a black buck, but, you know, it's a black buck. is the specific creature that it is.
It's beautiful.
Its
Its horns are
I
all
just
blue.
sent
nothing to me.
a picture. I put a post
Yeah,
in
writing
the...
it out doesn't make it mean.
I put a post! I literally just posted a picture of it.
Okay.
It's beautiful. Okay, are there trees
He
around it?
looks like he's the size of a goat.
Oh no, he's
No.
about the size of a... I don't know, maybe a pony?
How many cats stacked on top of each other?
I've got no idea.
Y'all are breaking up real hard.
That is on your end. How
I
many
cannot
cats have
hear
hit points?
Anything.
Are there... Am I breaking up still? Cool.
Alright,
No,
I'm gonna leave
I'm able to hear everything just clearly.
What's around it? You said it's in the middle of a herd?
It is in the middle of a herd, yes. It's got those fun... Let me describe it for the audience real quick. It is
Echo?
what looks
I'm
to be an
back.
antelope. It is an antelope, and instead of having, you know, just like horns, it's got horns that go wiggly wiggly up like a good, like, 2 feet.
Falk has gotten rid of us.
Oh no, I was just describing it to the audience and I didn't want you talking over me.
So how big is this thing? It looks like the size of a goat from that picture.
It is not. It's the size,
Is it large?
it's a largish antelope.
No.
Explain it to me in terms of animals I've actually seen in person.
Jesus Christ.
Or like feet.
I'll try and find a picture of a... Do you think I've ever seen a black buck?
No.
So, it's in the middle of a herd of these?
Yes.
Is this like a clearing? Are there trees?
It is a savanna land. There is the occasional smaller kind of mesquite-looking tree. Alright, here's one with a dude.
Alright, that's more something I can understand.
What we could do is get the larger ones of us to go for like the legs, and then I don't know, the smaller ones like jump on it, try and climb up, and I don't know, something like that.
I still think one of our best bets might be if we could blind it somehow, like cover its eyes or get something in its eyes.
I don't have magic. Oh no, that's big.
No, I was thinking like we get on a tree and jump down and like cover its eyes, or maybe get some mud on our paws and then strap that into its eyes.
I have rope as an actual human being, but I do not have that in cat form.
The list of things that could be useful out of the bag of holding that I don't have access to right now is very long. Anyway.
It's so
Apparently you took the fucking thing
big.
down with a sniper rifle. Jesus, dude. Apparently taking it down required a fucking sniper rifle. What is that? Dude, what the fuck?
So we just need one
That's a
sniper rifle.
Yeah, that's a hunting rifle, not all.
The scope on that bad boy, though.
Well, you can put a scope on a hunting rifle.
I know. Let me laugh. Y'all have been
No.
ripping into me today.
So is...
It's because you're doing things worthy of being ripped into for.
Oh no.
Alright.
Did not need to hear that.
What?
So we're in the grasslands, and there's a canyon?
Yes, there's a canyon to the west.
How far away is that? Very far?
Not actually that far. This place only looks so massive because you're very small. It's probably... You can definitely see it from where you are.
Okay. So we could, one, get all of us to, like, go for the legs, and some of us, like, jump on top of it or something. Or two, we could somehow scare them towards the canyon? Lead something else towards it, maybe?
I'd say I'd like to go for the legs idea, because I don't think herding them towards the canyon is going to work.
We could get, like, a big predator animal and, like, lead it here.
Yeah, and then get ourselves killed. That's one idea.
I mean, it's a possibility.
Maybe we could just find a large cat. It might be
I
friendly.
like the idea where we get killed. I mean, what?
No, I
Most
think if we
lions
all
do
go
that.
for the legs on one side, I think we'll be good.
We shouldn't go after one of them.
Tiny, and I'm gonna just try and get something in its eyes because I feel like it blinded might be helpful. Also, I don't know that I'm gonna make much difference on the legs because I'm so tiny.
That's why we should have some people, like, go for the head.
I
JD,
think
did
an
you
animal's
say something?
weakest
like-
point is the eyes, always.
I feel like most of us should go for the legs on, like, the one side, and then have the, like, one or two of the larger, stronger ones leap up at its torso on the other side, because this is how physics works, right?
That's a good idea. It's in the middle of the herd?
It's milling about. It's mixed in with the others.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, what JD just said. Are they, like, does it, yeah, that.
Okay, I will voice it. Will they walk under some trees in the afternoon? Maybe we could drop onto them. Yeah, I mean, they're occasionally strolling out and laying down underneath the large baobab that's nearby, and then against some of the, underneath some of the smaller ones, they tend to get in there to get out of the sun. Yeah.
What about the white one? What is it doing?
It's pretty much following the same behavioral patterns as the others.
Okay, so we hide in the tree, and then, like, jump on it.
Are there any of them that are a little further off from the rest?
Occasionally you see one that's sort of, a little bit a ways. Oftentimes those ones are sort of acting as lookouts. They're kind of standing by and watching for predators or danger.
I kind of want to go over and see if it can understand me.
If we alert one of them, it might alert the rest, though.
It's the presence of a single kitten.
Maybe? I don't know.
Well, what do you do?
I meow.
I think the tree plan is the best.
Climb a tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also climb a tree.
Just one
Do
near you?
they? Just checking. Do
I
the
strategically place one that looks like they're wandering towards it.
One at a time, please. Echo, a strategically placed one that looks like they're wandering towards it. Who else just spoke?
Yeah.
I was saying, are they talking? Do we understand them, or are
No.
they just? Okay. No to their talking, or no to we understand them?
No, both. If they are talking, you don't know it.
Okay. That was my
Okay.
question.
So into
I
the
guess
tree?
I'll pick a tree too.
Okay, just a tree near you, or...
Are there a lot of trees in this field?
Not a whole lot. This is more of a savanna land, not a forest.
Does the one we're aiming for seem to have a favorite tree?
No, it's just kind of wandering around. You can't track and predict the AI.
I think it might be
Really
best
just
if we
wondering whether it... Look,
Mhm.
our cats have favorite spots to sit on. I thought maybe... I don't know.
Okay.
I guess I will just pick a close-ish tree.
Alright. You don't need to roll to climb. You have a climb speed. You just kind of scale a tree at will. You would... okay. The herd...
We could try and... Oh, go on.
No, go on.
If they're eating something or they like something specific, we could go and find like a berry or something and bring it over. I don't know if they like anything though.
They appear to be just sort of chowing down on grass.
Did we pass any like berries or anything?
Savannah.
Like bushes? Yeah. We'll just go with tree plan.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have anybody who wants to go into the herd to climb a tree, I'm gonna have you roll stealth to get in there.
I'll do it.
Have to look at my new
Okay.
stats to check. Yeah.
My stealth has actually gotten worse as a small cat.
Same, but I'll do it.
No! I usually have such a good stealth.
Ooh, that's some good numbers right there.
I got a 10.
Okay.
I got a good strong 6. Because
No
even as a
problem.
cat, I'm
They got-
incapable of being stealthy,
A 2.
apparently.
I thought at
Well,
first I got a 17, but no, I'm a cat. I got a 15.
If my
Rom has
dex
the highest
bonus,
stealth.
if my dex bonus isn't going to kill me, my dice will.
Ron doesn't have the highest.
Highest stealth? Yeah, you got a 15.
No, I got a 19.
Oh, alright then.
I also got a 15.
Okay.
It would have been a 7.
Don't listen to me clearly.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys, you creep forward. Some of you, fall almost naturally into this sort of the body of the cat that you're in, which is odd. Temp, you're used to just fuck it, whatever. Whatever. Just adapt at this point. Who cares? Brom, you are the shortest of the party. You know how to sort of work around in tall grass and stuff to use it to your advantage. Everybody else is like, grass is as cover? What? But no, it is. It is a cover that you can use. Mir, you're also pretty used to being short. You slip between the blades of grass, you keep your head down, keep your tail down, because it sticks up like a little flagpole.
Even when I'm a tiny kitten?
Yeah,
Cute.
it doesn't normally.
But I meant, like, I assumed I was shorter even now
Oh,
because I was a small
yes.
cat.
Yes. The rest of you kind of follow in their stead. Tiska, you're not used to being this lightweight and graceful, so you fumble it a little bit. The rest of you kind of just follow in suit. Zackrow, you are used to being a cat. I don't know what happened there. What?
So
Okay.
you're
Your mic got really quiet all of a sudden.
Oh boy.
Now we can't hear anything.
Yeah, we just... Okay.
Playing in that grass, chasing those bugs.
Alright.
JD and I both need new mics.
You guys stalk forwards through the grass. You slip by the attention of the black bucks. They don't seem to notice you. Or if they do, they don't see. One catches sight of you, Temp, but you freeze, and you're patterning, it looks right past you. And you keep on moving.
I'm a good cat.
Yeah, you're a superb cat. And you guys, you climb up one of the trees in the middle of the herd, and they do not seem to notice you. Not at all. Now you are in the branches of one of the larger shade trees in the area.
Are we close to our prey?
Yes.
I guess we'll wait until it gets here.
Sure.
And then
Yeah.
whoever's the biggest, or the biggest cats, just like jump on it. I don't know. All of us.
Who of us is the biggest?
Braum by far.
Okay. Second biggest?
Who's the thickest?
Probably you, Tiska, but you are also very light.
I can try and go for the legs. I'll just climb back down and like hide in the grass.
And Mir did say something about going for the eyes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my plan. Is there... Can I get, like, some dust or mud on my paws before I climb up?
Sure.
That
Yeah,
way-
you paw some dust into your tiny little paws and try and keep it with you.
Get it in between your toe beans.
Yeah. The urge to clean them is very strong. Jedi paws, hello. Hi.
My will remains the same, though. I ignore.
You ignore.
I
it.
guess we'll wait for it to get closer then.
Sure. It takes a little bit. The sun moves a bit. Though it doesn't seem to move very much. You get the idea that day and night don't work quite the same here. And before too long, or as far as you can judge it too long, the white black buck does wander over until it sort of ends up beneath your tree.
Let's all jump on it at the same time?
You're all
Yes.
dropping?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Who's first?
Ooh,
All
me.
of us at the same time?
All right. But for checking, who's first?
Oh yeah.
Temp, you want to go first? Okay. It'll be a dex check.
A dex check, you say?
Mm-hmm.
How does a 17 sound?
You drop and land perfectly on this thing's back.
Heck yeah, I do.
Who's next?
I got a 21.
You land on its shoulders.
Am I close enough to go for the head?
Yeah.
I got a 18.
8.
8. Okay. With your modifier?
Yes.
Alright, you go for the head, and it looks to the side at the last moment, and you catch onto it, but you are clinging to one of its horns.
Oh dear.
Tiska, you,
Is that no good?
Tiska, you drop onto its neck. Braum, you were also on its back. It's a large creature. Zackrow, what are you going for? Ankle. Okay. Yeah, you drop down next to it, and sink
Go for the
your
whites and
claws, and sink your claws into one of its legs. You are in there deep. It naturally begins to panic.
I mean, I should hope
Mir,
so.
make a dex save.
Mm.
It'll be fine.
Did I place the roll? Did I place it?
Hum?
I think JD wants to replace the roll.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so with the 17, that's a non-natural 20.
Sure. You leap, you
Here
pull
comes
yourself,
our little kitty life.
you pull yourself forwards, and claw your way across this thing's face. And in the process of doing so, you do manage to get up there, and you dig your claws into one of its eyes
Ooh.
in the process.
I was just going to try and shove the dust in its eye, but
Yep, you are in there. It is not pleased.
repeat my
It bucks its
previous
head back in
statement.
pain, and you hold on. in
I'll
its
go
eye
for the
socket.
other one. Do I
You
have to
going
do
for the other
anything?
one?
Sure.
here's meowing. If I'm a bird before this is over, I'll heal you. I'm sorry.
What do I roll for it?
This time? We don't have attacks quite, so...
Should we just use, like, the tabaxi's claw attack, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Although, nerfed. Wait, so it's just... well, that would be plus your strength modifier, which is not a good idea.
Oh no!
So just roll plus your dex modifiers and attack.
Oh no!
What'd you get?
I got a 1.
Oh no!
You wiggle your haunches and you launch yourself at its head and you completely miss. And you go sailing off into the grass. You are no longer on the black buck.
I'll go for a leg again if I can.
Sure. What are the rest of you doing? Tiska, Brom, and Zackrow.
Temp?
And Temp, what are you doing?
I'm on its neck, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go for the jugular.
Okay.
Just rip that thing
Roll
out.
that.
Ooh, that's an 11.
Okay. I don't know what the AC of a black buck is. Let me look it up.
Especially when you're riding on it.
Yeah.
JD, I think you were right. We should have just waited for it to sleep.
Eh,
That would have been hilarious.
there's no fun in that.
Yeah, that
True.
does miss. So you cling to its neck and you reach out and try and claw where the jugular is, but you it's bucking around too much. You don't manage to grab onto it.
Aw,
The
but
herd
I'm
around
still
it is
on
beginning to panic as well. Not that they're doing anything about it. Brom, Tiska.
Yeah.
Brom, Tiska.
Get in there.
Do you guys want to do anything? What are you up to?
Slay.
I think you're both on its back.
Yes.
Alright, what would you like to do? Either of you?
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does the surrounding land around us look like right now?
It is mostly flat savanna land. Sometimes there are tree roots from the shade trees that are overhead.
Alright, I'll go for the other eye.
Alright. Nice, I like it.
Dang.
What do I do for attack bonuses based on the
It's gonna be-
changed stats here?
It's gonna be plus your dex.
Oh, okay, that's good. Then I got a 16.
That hits, yeah.
Nice.
You see Mir kind of clinging to it, and you repeat the move Hessa did, where you launch yourself forwards, but you actually catch onto its neck near the head, and you dig your claws into its other eye this time, and it is panicking at this point. By far, it has begun to sort of run through the herd. Fortunately,
Can I keep up with it?
So we've got the biggest cat on one side of its head, the smallest one on the other.
yeah, understandably, its head is tipped to one side. Because Brom, you are clinging to one of its big horns, and Mir, this tiny little kitten, is clinging to the other. But it now cannot see.
Tiska is gonna try to deaden the front leg on the side that Brahm is on.
Okay.
Can Hessa and also Egg, because I forgot Egg's around.
Uh-huh.
Can we both go for legs?
Sure, though you're gonna get one chance at this because the the black buck is faster than you are.
I will go for myself first.
Okay, and then Echo also roll the attack that you want to make.
What do I add to that?
It is your dex.
That's a 8 for Hessa, and for Egg, come on, Egg, haha. For Egg, that is a 19.
Egg hits, you do not. You leap for it. You are not used to being a cat. Egg is. And you
it's
just
kind of
think,
Egg's one thing.
go for it. And Egg leaps forward, and you wanted to do what to the leg?
Grab onto a leg and I guess try and deaden it as well.
When you say deaden, what do you mean, both of the people who mentioned it?
Like, I was kind of thinking, like, go numb or heavy pain so that it's not as functional.
Just claw at it.
Yeah.
Alright, Egg's gonna go
Go for the hamstrings.
For the hamstring, yep. Egg's gonna do that.
Egg's going to try and go for the leg that's on the same side as Braum is.
Alright,
Yeah.
both on the right side.
Yes.
Okay, and Echo, you
Alright.
got a natural 19, so that's a 22,
Yeah.
which is a hell of a hit. Yeah, both of you swing down, and almost exactly the same time, Egg leaps up, clings to the inside of the black buck's leg, and bites at where the hamstring is. Echo, or Tiska, you lean down and replicate that option. You're barely hanging on, but you are also used to being a cat. So actually, you would add proficiency bonus with these attacks, because you're proficient with your claws as a cat. So you actually got a 24, which is dope as hell. And you just ruin this thing's leg, and true to what you had hoped, it staggers over and manages to go a couple more steps before it slips and falls onto its side. And now it is kicking, trying to get up.
Hessa is going to stand on top of it.
Yeah, I'm putting as much of... I'm immediately jumping onto its side where it's lying down.
Mm-hmm.
Try to keep it from getting up.
It is working on standing. You do not weigh very much.
Yeah.
I want to say, Tiska, you're proficient with cat attacks. Zackrow, you're proficient with cat attacks. Both of you.
Awesome.
You have one of the legs held because you're attached, Zackrow. Okay.
I'm going to attach to one of the legs as well.
Alright.
Yeah.
It is beginning to scramble up. It's doing its best. It's exceedingly powerful now that you realize that you're holding onto it. It's kicking like you're not even there. This is a strong beast. You do see blood on its beautiful white fur cascading down from its face and staining the insides of its legs. But it is beginning to scramble up. It still cannot see.
Good. I mean, what?
Yeah, I'll try and jump on its head.
Not a bad idea.
Everybody should go on.
Get on the head.
Yeah, alright. You leap onto its head and slam its head into the dirt. It is... Now it's just kind of kicking to try and hit at whatever's attacking it. All of us with our grapple bonus will be +5
Grappling!
by Pathfinder rules. Great!
Well, that's where, like, you keep adding for the more tiny creatures.
Oh, yeah.
Your collective strength bonus is not.
10 million fireflies. Suplex your ass into next week.
Yeah.
Love that post.
That post is great. Yes!
Braum.
Yes, that's Braum. Big, golden Norwegian forest cat.
So
Very
flat.
good.
Very good. Alright, yeah, you pin this black buck's head into the dirt, and at this point it would be pretty easy to try and kill it.
Well, we only have to knock it down, correct?
Yeah, we don't have to kill it.
Alright. You hold it down. And it is kicking frantically. It is not dying. It is just wounded. But it is down, and after a couple seconds, you look up, and that cheetah, that cheetah, is sitting in the branches above you, and she drops down, and she struts on over, and stands up and turns back into the Tabaxi River, and she says, "See, like, I told you guys it wouldn't be that hard. You did it just fine. I don't know what you were worried about."
dying.
We didn't almost die, so it wasn't too
Yeah,
bad.
like, you were fine. And she's like,
That was
alright.
fun.
Alright, fun's over. Move away from the stag, okay? Move away from the stag.
Okay.
And
I
it
thought
totally,
that-
it is a stag. Okay? So don't get on
Oh.
me about that.
Oh god, did we just take down... I guess we all just, like, jump off?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Do we? Is it? I mean, I don't want to just leave it wounded or
Is it Chatsy?
back it to myself to
No, it would be a cat.
or are you just gonna have it for dinner?
She steps over, and she looks down, and she goes, I mean, like, it totally, I mean, we're not gonna heal it. This is a hunting place. We don't heal stuff here. I don't really, I mean, like, no.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do, and she pulls out a knife and just slits its whole throat.
Well,
Oh.
Probably should've
And
just
as it sort of dies, the body just disintegrates into a white mist, and she goes, listen, it'll be back later. It's fine.
it'll respawn, it's fine.
Listen, like,
I'm with-
things come back here, okay? That's how this whole works. Alright, so...
I'm licking gunk off my paws.
Can we be like normal people again?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hey, can you... And she kind of looks back towards that baobab, and the herd has moved away from you guys now that River is there, and she goes, hey, can we put them back? Can we, like, do that?
Aww.
Can we
And
do that?
there's no answer for a second. And then you guys see movement in the tree above you, and it's an ordinary house cat, but he's pure white with blue eyes. And he struts down one of the branches and drops onto the ground and looks at you guys, and he goes, yeah, sure.
Aww.
And then you're you again. You're not cats anymore.
That was fun though.
I stretch my wings real dramatically.
Brom starts and coughs up a fur ball.
Very good.
Nice. Yep, the white cat sits for a second and then stands up and turns into a white tabaxi with blue eyes who's wearing these sort of multicolored robes. And he's kind of he looks
Are
like
they
he's
as
lounging.
garish and multicolored as how Zackrow like to dress?
Yeah. He looks like how Zackrow would like to dress all the time. And he looks like he's lounging on something all the time, even though he's not actually lounging on something. Like, it looks like he's leaning on something. That's just how he stands.
Nice.
Chill dude.
And he says,
Tiska's still not happy with him though.
Mir's going around and making sure nobody's injured.
oh, you're fine.
Yes, but this is Mir, so she goes around and makes sure nobody's injured.
No, that was him saying that.
Yeah.
Mir gives him a little beaky glare and continues going around making sure nobody's injured.
He grins
So,
back at you.
So, did we pass? I'm guessing we did.
Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah. You're gonna go north. You're gonna go into the forest. It's way up there. Pretty far.
Alright.
Who are you anyway?
I mean, like, I'm Shotzi.
Does Mir know this name?
I mean, you were just told that Shotzi's one of the
Yeah.
cat gods.
Yeah.
Mir goes like, oh, looks a little more abashed.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nice though.
Listen,
I'm just-
Realms of the Hunter, you gotta do some hunting. You gonna show up here, you gotta hunt. Right? You know?
So you're like
Suppose.
a god.
Yeah? I mean,
So
allegedly.
that's a real thing?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I love.
Do you know other gods or just you or?
Poor animal. It's
I'm just
alright.
curious whether you know my gods at all.
Probably not. Who are your gods?
The Celestial Family, Ayla, Zoom, and Zai.
Oh, I'm not familiar.
Okay. I know Zai wanders around a lot, but I didn't know she'd come this way.
Not in
Big
my realm.
friends with-
Do
Okay.
you know any other animal-themed gods?
Animal themed.
Jennifer's
Is that what you
cheer for
actually
Falcon.
say?
Apparently.
Uh,
Canon
I mean,
now,
like-
bitches.
I mean, I have a sister, but that's about it. What are you looking for?
I mean, I don't know. Do you know someone named Azkasha?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know her. What's up? You familiar?
Oh. Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah, Zackrow's gonna get that whole experience from last night at this point. Go ahead and message it.
Dang it, no!
No, you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. I know you are. Brain link is still going. Zackrow, anything you're thinking about looking at Shotzi? Hessa now knows.
I will DM it.
Ha 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 ha! Secrets uncovered. He says, "Yeah, I can. What are you looking to know? What are you looking to learn?"
Have you met her?
Yeah.
Is she in this realm?
No, she's in her own realm. They have their. I mean, obviously, she and everybody else, all her friends and stuff. They have their own demi-plane, you know.
What plane is that?
Serpent Home.
I give
Tessa looks very excited.
give Hessa
Mirrors?
a look.
Mir's head pops up a little when she hears Serpent Home and asks, "Do you know about that at all? Because we were asked to find something to do with that."
You were
Wow,
asked
really?
to find a place called that?
No,
I've never been there myself.
At the old ruins, there was the creature when we were on our way to Zackrow's college.
Oh, that would explain why I'm confused.
So you're trying to find this place?
Oh,
What is this
right! Our
Yeah.
happy snake friend.
You guys, I mean, if you know Viscasha's name, you probably know about Serpent Home, right? Or no?
I've just heard it in passing.
Huh.
Can I-
Okay.
Can I insight check Hessa?
Yeah.
Insight
Go for
check
it.
on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll?
Oh, and I
Deception.
get my +1
Deception.
from my scarf this time.
Ah.
Insight is my plus. That's a 17 total for me.
I got a 28.
Holy shit!
18 plus 11.
Fucking deception is out the window.
I rolled an actual 1, so I believe her completely.
Yeah, Hessa just. Oh, I've heard it in passing. Oh, okay. I mean, Hessa's heard a lot of weird stuff. Makes sense that this would be another one of those things.
Do you
Well,
know
we're on
someone named... Do you know a Tessu?
Tessu?
Tessu? Or or someone named Tick?
I mean, yeah, you're just naming serpent gods. I mean, you know these people, right? Or, well, not you, you're
They're
mortal.
They're all serpent gods?
Yeah? Of course.
A little looser. Not knowing about serpent gods.
What's happened on the material plane if you don't know the serpent gods?
Are you implying something to me right now?
Are you? Oh, I got you. You're trying to, like, be sneaky about it. Okay. Yeah. Sure. No. No, I'm not. Not at all.
Please.
Hmm.
On the subject of other gods,
Yeah?
I don't suppose you've ever met the Lady of the Lily, have you?
Oh, jeez, who hasn't? She's one of the... Listen, the Lady of the Lily is a big deal, okay? When you're talking about pantheons, and at this point, River kind of just, like, just puts her face in her hand and just, like, steps back. He's like, when you're talking about pantheons, alright, the lady's kind of... She's like a tier above the rest of us. right? Because she was made by the shapeshifter, and that's its whole thing. But I mean, the rest of us weren't, so she's kind of on her own level. Yeah, we've all met her. She's kind of, listen, she's not our boss, because we don't have bosses except for, you know. But if we had a boss, it would probably be her underneath the everybody boss. Hold up, I just heard an extraordinarily... Okay, it's probably fireworks. Yeah, it's probably fireworks, not gunshots.
Probably.
I
mean,
can't
in our area, I'd assume it's probably fireworks.
Yeah, I think it's fireworks. It's awfully close, though. Anyway.
I'm not hearing them, which is weird.
We don't... Oh, yeah, they're real close to me. It's probably firecrackers. Or maybe it's gunshots.
I really hope not.
Anyway.
This is America.
Fun part is remembering which one is legal in your area.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, yeah, I've totally met the Lady of the Lily.
What's
Why?
she like?
What's she like? Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
That's what
nice. Kind of formal sometimes, but she's also, like, super... She's kind of like a mom friend. Like, if I had a friend who was also a mom, that would probably be her, kind of. She's super
So
chill.
she's a bit like Mir.
Nah, she's super chill. Tends to be
So
kind
a
of
less
witty, too.
neurotic
I really
mom
like
friend.
her. She gets real clever sometimes. Which is great. I love that.
Yeah.
Why?
It's nothing important.
Okay. Is this more like sneaky? Is this like more like... And he points at Hessa. Is this like more sneaky stuff? And he's pointing at...
No, just...
You are
My
so
mother
bad
was-
at
Thanks,
this.
Sam
I just want you to know that, okay?
What?
So bad. So bad at sneaky. Well,
I
maybe
mean,
you're good at,
what do
like...
you want from me?
Yeah, we're gonna have a talk about that later. But it's...
About what?
It's whatever you're being sneaky about.
I mean, that's my whole deal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna side with her on that one. She kind of looks like the type who'd be sneaky as her like jam.
That's her modus operandi. Wait,
Yeah.
No.
Not
Wait,
relevant.
You got
Trump would
that.
know that term. Never mind.
I have one more godly question, personally. Have you ever met Saga?
Saga. Oh. Not personally. Heard of her on, like, as an aside, but not personally. Not met her. Seems cool, though.
Okay.
Oh, I do have a question, actually.
Yeah, is it about another god that I do or don't know?
No, it isn't. No,
Oh,
this one's
that's
This
new.
one's just for fun.
Yeah, hit me.
You ever punched
Don't.
someone in the face so hard they exploded?
No. Normally I, like, eviscerate them. That's more what I do.
That's even cooler, though.
Temp, that's really just a you thing.
That's
to be
mostly a
honest.
you thing from what I can see of you, bud.
Hey, you know, I want to meet new people who like punching things in the face so hard. They
No,
explode.
like, don't get me wrong. That's cool. That's your thing. If you want to, like, and he, like, you guys can't see the gestures I'm making, but they're, trust me. And he's like, listen, if that's your whole thing, kind of punching people, go for it, because that's just, you know, fighting's just another type of hunting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm cool
I
with
mean,
that. Go for
you
it.
generally don't eat the people you fight.
Generally.
But, yeah. But hey.
You know, sometimes that's how it goes. Anyway.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any more, like, questions? Are you gonna keep asking me about gods that I don't or do know, or weird questions about punching people, or do you want to get a move on?
Yeah, we should probably head out. So we're going...
You're going north. Hey,
North.
I'm not allowed to mess with... Okay, I am allowed, because I do whatever I want, but I was cordially... It was a request that was submitted to me, not to divulge any information, so, you know, I guess I'll honor that. Just head north. Don't do anything stupid.
I'm
Yeah?
supposing that the information you're not supposed to be divulging is also the requester. The
Oh,
identity of the
yeah,
requester is counted
yeah.
in that.
Uh-huh. She wouldn't be pleased.
She.
Uh-huh.
She.
Oh, because that's going to tell you so much.
I mean,
I mean,
it's
it eliminates what? A good, a hefty chunk of people.
Uh-huh.
eliminates a
And?
solid half.
Well, no.
Okay, sure. Well, yeah, no.
Not at all.
Math is hard, okay?
Yeah, I know it is for you, bud. Anyway, you guys head
Hey.
north.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
you're
have some
right.
more fun here. Listen, you did great. And he looks at Zackrow and he goes, you? Doing great, I think. Whatever, just keep doing your thing.
Ouch.
Woof.
When we go, can I?
Yeah. Oh, you speak. Nice. Go on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hi.
This guy's a sassy Sally.
I love it.
JD, you're
He's
gonna have
very
to be a little
good.
What?
clearer. JD, you're gonna have to be a little clearer.
I don't think anyone can hear you, JD.
No one can.
0 people can hear the words you were saying out of your
There's something
face.
wrong with your mic. Either it's covered or...
You're talking while I'm talking. Give me a second.
Okay. Man, I really wanted to get something tonight. I'm hoping to hurry up.
Any better?
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead.
Alright,
Yeah, sounds better.
one question before we go. I'm gonna try to wait till everyone like walks away a little bit. We can talk in private.
Sure.
Why me?
Huh. No reason.
Okay. I
No,
guess with that-
seriously. There's no reason behind it. We just pick random people.
Okay. Had a feel I'll be working on that for a while.
You'll be fine. Listen, you've got, like, so much more. You'll be fine.
Okay.
See, am I doing the sneaky thing right now?
I
See?
More.
It's, you know, being purposefully obtuse isn't that hard. See? Yeah, I got it, huh?
Ouch.
Anyway, go have fun in the forest.
Hey, Zach, you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming. I follow along.
Yeah, alright, bye! And he just disappears.
I wanted to ask so many things!
Alright. You guys head north. And there's a thing I really wanted to get to tonight. So go ahead and head for that Roll20 link. I need everybody to join it, please.
Let me find it again.
Did it get pinned, or is it just like
Oh,
We
Jesus.
really should have pinned
6
it.
dozen pages back because we all post like memes and shit whenever we're doing this?
I'll post it again.
Thank you, I was trying to find it and I had
You
to
know, I
scroll
just
and
got to it too.
Huh.
found it.
Oh, I have to sign into my Roll20 account.
Huh.
Gosh.
Alright, Roll20, don't fuck me.
Too late?
I need everybody to be in here, please.
Give me a
Pay no
s-
atten-
give me a second.
Pay no attention to the character or the player icons.
Pay no
You
attention
can see those.
to the explosions.
Got it.
Turning all y'all's sound on Roll20 off.
Oh, yeah.
How do you even do that? It still has the old pictures.
Not for long.
And then I'll want you to use this sound pad to play the wind planes. Trust me, it's worth it. Just bear with me here.
Roar. There, I'm a bear.
I clicked on it.
the custom sound pad should let you do the wind planes. It should be the first one.
It is showing enough.
Sorry, where the fuck?
Oh, did it give you a blank one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, okay. True West, click on it, first one, wind planes. Go.
Someone's echoing.
How do I get there?
Sounds menu.
Cool.
Echo, you're echoing.
No, it's not me. I mean, I am.
It's not me.
Whoops.
True West?
Yeah.
I see nothing.
Sounds menu, True West, wind planes.
Hello? Hey, no echo.
True West.
It's
Wind
not
plane?
playing.
It's going.
Yeah.
It's not going for me.
There, that one should give you the sound pad that I was using. It's integral that you all do this.
Well, it's not bloody working with my browser, so...
You can hear the wind, okay. Chunty, make sure you're in the Roll20 as well.
So I'm getting, it just wants me to make an account.
You might have to. Just do some fucking throwaway name, it doesn't matter.
It's not letting me play the thing. The sound pad thing isn't. I can't hear it.
Jesus Christ.
I love introducing new technology and having no idea how it works.
I tried to do this all in one track that I could do, but it didn't work. I couldn't find a track that I wanted to add to it. Yeah, in the sound pad there's a little volume bar that you can change in the sound itself. Make sure that's up.
Oh, there it is. I didn't
That's what I
realize that was a volume bar. Okay, I have it. We're good now.
I think I got it.
Okay. All right. Still missing out on a couple of people. Skylark, you get the sound pad to work?
Yeah, hang on, I'm trying a different browser.
Okay.
JD!
Try a different browser.
Oh.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and hope this works. You head north. And you are passing from this plains land into a northern sort of pine forest, but it's pine forest with this dusty ground and these jumbled black rocks. And you can see as the grasslands begin to sort of devolve into a lakeland. And the lakeland it's got those same piles of jumbled rock and stone, and the trees, and you get the idea it would be very easy to get lost here.
Which is good because we're already lost here.
How's my direction-y sense going?
It's pointing you north, but it's difficult to get through this area. I'm gonna need someone to make a survival check.
I can do that.
Survival. I
Might
have
be
plus
me.
7 to survive. Actually, I have plus 8 to survival. For
Never
this
mind,
time.
it's not me.
You don't want me to do it.
And I also,
Can I assist?
as part of my background, cannot be lost. Just.
Well, aren't you fancy?
It's
Can I
Well, let's just
assist
do
with
it
the
the old-fashioned
navigation?
way.
Sure,
Can I?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What is that?
All right, that was hot garbage.
Same?
We have.
What is that whispering?
I don't like it.
Oh my god, what is that?
I don't hear it.
You're lucky.
I didn't
need an
know what it
adult.
was.
Disregarding the fact that I am an adult, I
I have
still
no idea
need
what you're
an
talking
adult.
about.
Falk, stop it! It's
Yeah, I
awful!
don't hear it,
I
and
can
I'm annoyed.
hear the smug
we
on your
have-
face from over here. Like,
I've
I'm not
got
even looking at the
a,
stream and I can feel your smug.
It is making me so uncomfortable right now.
We got a 12 on that, survival, by the way, because
Oof.
Total?
I rolled shit.
Noof.
Of course.
I rolled hot garbage. I can't hear the whispers, and I'm real annoyed because I feel like it's ruining my immersion.
You don't want it at all.
No.
I absolutely do, though. You don't understand who I am as a
No,
person.
you don't.
You
Turn
really
your volume
don't. It makes me so uncomfortable right now.
up.
Son, you, I'm always
Using my binaural mic for
I swear
evil.
I heard it and I didn't know what it was and I looked behind me, but there was nothing there and I was very scared.
Alright, so your total was a 14? Or a 12?
12. Because I rolled hot garbage, even with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, you find yourselves a little bit lost in these lakelands. It is a sort of, it is a vast network of small streams and vast lakes, and they are beautiful, but they all look fairly similar, and you do find yourself wondering if you've been in a certain area before. Fortunately, you do have your nav box back now, and while it is glitching out quite a bit, you can glean from it a general direction that you should be going in. So you start heading that way. Go ahead and do another survival check.
Alright, don't fuck me this time.
Too late?
That's better. That's much better.
Should I assist or do my own check or anything?
You can assist if you want.
I would not mind assistance.
Mir will assist. Do I need to roll for that or?
No, you don't roll.
Okay.
You just give somebody
Oh,
else
okay.
advantage.
Alright. If I can not throw my dice halfway across the room this time.
Nope, can't do that. I'm sorry, Dave, but I'm afraid I
Alright.
can't do that.
17. This time.
17. All right. This time, you manage to mark your ways, and you head north. And this time you know you're going the right way, because you're passing landmarks that you didn't see before, or unique cliff sides that have interesting patterns on them you didn't see before. And now you know you're treading unknown path, and you keep heading north, and the further you go, the colder it seems to get. And you start to sense a change in the wind. It's pretty still. It's this unique quiet that only certain environments have, where everything is silent but the wind. And occasionally the whispers. The soft voices you can hear in the wind. But the further you go, you begin to hear just the faintest sounds of an ocean in the distance. Nothing loud, just very, very quiet. But you get the idea that you have left Chotsi's realm entirely. You are somewhere else now. Make one more survival check, please.
Are you helping me, Mia?
I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't be.
Falk,
I like us not getting lost as well as the other person.
Falk has
Alright,
the
that's
setting
another
changed?
17.
Mm-hmm.
Has the setting changed at all? You said we're not in their Shanty's
You're no
realm
longer
anymore?
in Chotsi's realm.
Chauncey. Do I recognize it?
No.
Okay.
And you keep going, and after a time the whispers cease. And you make your way further north. until you finally find yourselves at a shore.
We sure do.
It is that same black rock that's been jumbled
Nice.
this entire time. Those same trees, the pine and cedar, are working their roots amongst the chunks of stone, that same dusty soil, but it simply drops off to a vast black ocean. And the wind whipping off the ocean is very cold and sharp, and it smells like salt. And as you gather and you walk the length of this long, dusty hollow, there's a big cliff wall on one side, and there's trees crowding up, but this area is open. And you step up to the edge of the cliff, and you look out, and you wonder, why did we come here?
Why not?
And then you hear this.
You've been traipsing through my forest for hours. Did you stumble accidentally into my lair, or were you trying to find it? Either way, you're a nuisance. But you have with you something that was stolen from me, and it's frightfully kind of you to return it. I suppose I should be grateful.
You turn. The voice comes from behind you, and you turn to face it. The black rocks are jumbled together with dusty soil and pine tree roots, but at the top of the cliff wall that was on your left stands a black-furred wolf, easily 4 times the size of a warhorse. She is watching you with black and white eyes, and as you look, she begins to pad down the rocks to the floor of the hollow. You understand now why it is so large. She is massive, and all the more terrifying the closer she gets.
My, what big teeth you have.
You, she says, and she points her long muzzle towards you guys. Her eyes lock with her target. You have something that belongs to me.
Which one of us is she looking at?
She's looking at you, Tiska. As she pads silently.
You think
forward.
it's the fang or the armor?
You wonder what you could possibly have that belongs to her. And then she grins. She bares her teeth, and you see that her left front fang is missing.
What?
That's where we're going to go ahead and end the session for tonight.
Whomst?
Ah!
I'll be back to chat with you guys in just a minute. See you then. Woo! Alright, I can't wait to hear what that sounds like in post. I'm excited for that. Oh boy, I really wanted to hit them with that track. It had exactly the effect that I wanted out of it. Thank God. I just didn't tell them I wanted to start the whispers. I just waited to see who would notice. That is so delicious. If you ever have the chance to do that, do it, because it is so good. It is so good. All right. So today is Saturday. I don't think I'll be coming back tomorrow evening, because tomorrow's... Oh wait, no, I might be coming back tomorrow. I'll keep you updated on the Discord. Oh frick, let me drop that Discord link real quick. And by Discord link, I mean Discord command. Boom. So if you're not on the Discord, you should definitely get on there, because it is super fun and we have a lot of really good times. And I think that's all I have for you guys tonight. So thank you for stopping by for Dungeons & Dragons with me and my wonderful friends who are willing to tolerate so much. And that they should tolerate so much, because they rip into me for not being able to do math or not knowing obscure facts off the top of my head. I love them. I love them. I really do. And I get back at them by whispering sweet, beautiful things in their ears while they don't notice. Alright, so thank you again for stopping by tonight. Feel free to join the Discord and hang out with us at all times, and I will be back tomorrow evening, as far as I can tell. And until then, good night. Did I hit the button? I did.